share so opesantity we bin kwa dia Goma Global Foundation ne binya sa kwanya we na watimi akusua dia ma ho atoka ma Dr. Gideon Wakwa doc
Rapping Joseph my microphone is okay
Bibia dare kom na ho ye
me adom
Vice President what you say
don't hear pa
campaign na mashasi
you go say I'm going to me free by
mashasi o Greater Accra
oh yeah start Friday near Friday way and just say
na mo fale ni for the better much no mo basi o mo ana say delegates
MPP
for the better much
MPP for
why na ana mo be ni papa na
oh there be say Vice President Aton Safari party ni bia even say ya share am 2 years but my party for Ghana for ya way so we filing nominations Friday you know and the Greater Accra had made this a party for the donor at notice never a bit late because initially Nanka ya planning campaign launch before but osha timelines na national dia ban and chronic ban I just say normal boy pia kakra and was a vice president or say Juma and he only all the time to himself to now say yeshe kwanya obe balance akọ office kakra na wanya kwan so dey politics and an opposite kra or Juma office and sana osi abonten ti decide say yeah, be file we are near start campaign. The announcement and say be file by newspapers. The party for the donor or Greater Accra had you be bring na and basically say obi awo ohun odo na we bibia crofom opewasem no be person beba no maba bebo ti yeda obi ase e fa kwanya we so we say was at Greater Accra or Namuno or Dawo Masside by the Safa Konya Wiso at the party for a buy in their numbers a betai era Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia such a beautiful filing on the Friday. It was a very nice spectacle and there will be as him said the academy so and it also
Timasha so Greater
Greater Accra with the nano pay and it's a CIA radio or yes a CIA suit presby Nadia Kaho and say yeah 12 constituencies from Friday to now.
Specifically the message of Vice President
before I make a message in the Socrano there me person can say the air can was say one penny be the chair or didn't crata akosua party mpanifo se ononso opese wo jenabi na osoma wo de asom NPP no osom kwanfoforo kra so eno beye enka ne se osom kase a party ni bia hwe ni muse wonya hodura nko ye den ope ohuni se wako police na wako police ne so wafifa afamu na obi akọ police na adwen so kase pa ba ko so nya IGP a obeyede obedi enti ono so hu se bra IGP akonya na ba beto police mo di bi na obeka ya mebo betena wa fidie so haya ama oni onua obi mototo na no ama mokra mo di busa ne se na juma wo ye ne gidigidi nyina no edru mre bi a obepeso obegina se Ghana mampani na mo busa ne sasem ama wo de to manim se sa bra ne de nyandru ho yemum de si ne so pa ne se mo asese o de boa ni era kufuado ene naban na NPP party ni gina yie na wo ye ho adwuma enti all this one se obia obumra odimra so na odimra ye adwuma no wan pepre no hoda wan pene be de kira pepre no hoda se ontumika esi form so ye bibi ama no ho ni mo no wo twen bra party mpanifo de beba ti bra party mpanifo so yi poma kwan mo no na e so fa amamre kwan so eye de se na fata sanse mpanifo se eye de ehia wiasa na ye de fata de se ne fata ne sen ene se obema party mpanifo ene omo ka bi wo ma ejeji aso ate se ono nso opese oba afode de no oba afore sa to dika konira eye president Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ho e ofi in fact many ne koye ene mpanifo kakra na eka ho ye rise go say no ne mpanifo bi eka ho ye call president ho no the two president and himself mi ramesro oma makonya oma mabaye wa bedi akiri ya konkodin ya baba mu asasom se mampani abedi akiri menye madwene se akonwa awusi so anasempa bo a wo hye no ipia wa fi ho na ba wa behye ho na mum se ne party a mo nyina ya som ne hyehye esitie no ebredura enchibia wo de wudwumadie ebeba wie sesa ye dan a obi behye wo mpaboa na obi tena wakonya no so na menso masusu me ho ahwe meni mitibo akasa meni me nyankopon so akasa na mesusu se mpaboa na ehye wo no se wuyu na afrima me gina mo ebeyi enso mentimi si abonten kosa sesa meba na menya sabe wakwanche ene we share na president so se o se we there eyasem papa na mesoma ye agya metifi woka me ma no ho bia nya nko ana obepre na se wo abaso a mentimi nkasa ane anada bi na mom de wasi wa adwene posa opese wo ye no me ma kwan so betimi aye onuanom aka nso eba omonso yabagye oma wa tu na ma ye agya tena fie na yatoto no mo ti free ho no chese wanya president nshira no call yura president Akufo so enyina ni say papa ba ko ye nana ba ko prekope no ono no di kan ehye NPP party na limonyam e ma ye ba mu free bebra it na opposition na mampania be de akiri Bawumia so
Asempa FM
ote yura Akufo so a na wa sorry
Asempa FM
senia onim no yura Akufo ene de Bawumia ewura NPP ya manyosam ene ya mamumu ye President Akufo ene de yura Bawumia ewura mu yura Akufo-Addo kra de akiri ansa ti de bia Bawumia kasa wono o godfathers ewura no mienu ye yura Akufo ene yura Akufo-Addo President Akufo ne di card ne ewura mu to ko President Akufo ho bia no ne di nkomate sene wakọ ne papa ne nana ho no ne di nkomo President Akufo ba 2001 no na ofa Dr. Paul Akwa se onye governor of the Bank of Ghana sabre no 2001 no na mo fa Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ane oye Ghana mampani abedi akiri se onye special assistant to the governor Yura Akufo na fie dikai no ana o ma ye nam Dr. Paul Akwa so fa Bawumia a special assistant to the governor. To say be an emete here, be your company, every day, Casama for an assistant in the foot form. And no chin the President Akufo Mananso. President Akufo te ba son ko bia. Na your friend Economic Policy Coordinating Committee. Economic Policy Coordinating Committee. And the year, you began say Economic Management Team. Or mona na etnase. Eto adwene. Etu President Akufo aban ne fo efa oman sika sem tutu ye ne ho nchichire ho asem na President Akufo te sa committee no ode enuanu mienu ene to ano na omunyina ye mrante yewura Dr. Anthony Akotose a wonya ne baby kro ena yewura Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia enti President Akufo bae no de nkane ya yebeka ne se economic management team no omo ana omo dan no na ye Bawumia ene yewura Akotose mpanifobia na ekasa committee no ye yewura JH Mensa yewura Osafomafo Kajuban redo no mpanifo aka ti sa committee no ene tenase ana etu President Akufo aban ne fo se senia omani sika sama ye na kwakoduru na yewura Spilgabra no mokra ka se omonyini se NPP aban na aba ne benya sika de atu teacher for ka no na no mo ayete omutu yewura Akufo fo se ebeya onko hepic na eka na eda ho no onya hepic relief bi na eka no emra fom ba yewura Akufo ejitum se na aban no beko hepic ebra yewura Akufo aban ejitum so beko hepic no osate ba so ko bia hepic no one amaya odi omuka no na kwatena se ana to adwene kire di ntia asesa ka ne bi omoshitugo dena so onya baason ko bi a ebedi sa negotiations no anim sa HEPIC negotiations committee na wote no technical side na ewom atena se eye graphs eye analysis eye bu nkonta ne nkro ne bani nyina no Bawumia ana President Kufuor edine to sa technical committee on the HEPIC negotiations no so afesu kra no edru ba bia e call HEPIC ba sa bre no beka ya Ghana Telecom na enye Vodafone te se ne o na ye Ghana Telecom na ye Oman telecommunication company kase pa ba ko a chese sa bre no kwame ayo Oman no kita mobile phone and I say O2 okay sa he no O2 o number ni bia na say o ani mo bigina bontina make say the Ghana Telecom so President Kufuor ye Bawumia board member of Ghana Telecom and sana 2006 akwanya beda ho say Kufuor Epo bi amana ye deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana Kufuor esakofa Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia eye ni deputy governor of Bank of Ghana to hwemu pa dia Kufuor ema Dr. Bawumia akonya best enum appointed in 5 different capacities na bemu from 2001 NPP abane baye no kusi 2008 Kufuor ekofre Bawumia so mebo ni chido nipa ne bebre susu se Bawumia de na hotene baby kra na 2008 no bemu dabi ya share NPP abaya si 2001 no ye ne shase jumadi akase tete se no Kufuor edishare nsa eba wo ye to hu se look I also okoni wura ho ono de ne ba mu na ono so de na ni so ade ho to danim ampa so ye Kufuor ono so tu ye fo kama te Kufuor de ono ni hia chese fie nyansa de obekọ no na egu kotodwum na ono so de ne hira emaye te Bawumia tisi abontene na ye papa no masofo ya nananom kramofo mpanifo call rounds across the country and the party mpanifo esi ahene ne eto ahene fo bi de dano Council of Elders patrons constituency chairman regional executives national council of elders national executives and the union media for so amobo dawro ne nkrofo bi bresuso ho and who said the edru no when the buy-in of the majority of the stakeholders to obitima akwanimu no kwakugina and ma osumaye ma yura ayisi boatenum free Kumase and mpanifo bi ko far forms at the breno and na no fiada abrewa yi puma kwam and okoye no ko submit forms no
at all these consultations no obi no ka chem ze munyai na emu because enya de form ye mam
debi come sheba de fie ne no kono obi ani ho a oka chire Bawumia se onjai na emu ano omunyina agitum se no kureni mahwe petetakrem omati form omuti de ekoso na omugidi se Bawumia ejina brania wadan ho nso waye adwumaden ade ama party o ho nimde o ho akwanya so wono nso oye bema mu omo mpeso mugina no ogina bia ebeyiyi te akwanya nso ewo na mmom akabaako de aka ne se anasesema watwe se do se nye do ye party mpanifo na wo head office no ene betre se o qualify anase on qualify sa na yemra ne te omo mapeki forms na ko submit wi na mete se me of ba ko submit ye na mistake akra won nkrata no Thomas sen so on kono san famra obia de ode kwa ombedo so no ye wi a na ya sa te ba sonko ya totoma no vetting tu ko na o pass vetting ni wi a honey de now ye candidate at the send ye call PhD na ye students no we schools be how ye PhD student and to say either say obey oral exams are passing and also bet your comprehensive exams are passing when you PhD student man ye on pass ya unti major one say ya PhD exactly sana akwakoye yeah
so much makontu na say
shase na no fiada no ye 2 constituencies Ayawaso East and Alejukuku
ansana mo be chance kwase mote de ekoso se mo no monya an advantage be over the others as the system is supporting more and which is more on the back of Dankwa, Buzia, Domo, Titru, and Amodeba. And you don't have any message. When your party, ma. In terms of the say before I most step into the game, lots of these conversations matter.
Matibi, you be in Makumako, you be see Bawumia, or NPP ni now only party card. Or kind of no Makasu, or NPP because no only party card. 2008 year, and your cofan buy us and answer what baby a door a movie and I say, or yeah, Juma bank be and I say, or your nice view by being your cofan buy in your sanity. Chimo Mediama cry free, Irako for a pen, so Juma or yeah, and near Juma can say Irako for the Shannon Salon, agent 70 piano, so one pass say MPP bar 2001, na Irako for any MPP for penning for. In Bia Bawumia na manyo sem ejina enka positions akase enka Irako for the man could be no the man se sia ya eto ya fa ne sa president ko for the economic management team no wa yenye wuni se wo MPP ne ya do beto ano nti Irako for the economic policy coordinating committee 2001 a odi Bawumia ene Irako to se eto ano na person chese Irako for woni Bia Bawumia ama sem jina Yako HIPIC, such a sensitive policy direction like HIPIC. Na Irako for a year Bawumia head of technical team for HIPIC negotiations. Se Irako for nim se Bawumia can people one confident to and or appointing a board member of Ghana Telecom in Koniba. Now the sister party ni be at say se MPP or ho se CIA or and your party for na year Juma or party no mubu abani nyina na party for who enye omu nyina so na ebeti masha party atade abegina simpis obu ho na dwuma wo ye te se bia won sankyere ni wadwuma wo ye e bia na wo ye CPP ana NPP ana NDC ni minim na emu wadwuma ma wo ho kwan se wo sha MPP atade da ho adi for example te se obi te se Irako Ponkroma e bra na wote konsolachi e wo multimedia ha no se na wo ye MPP ni no ontimi sha MPP atade megina simpis tu bi se Irako Ponkroma ofo ase ayi before na omonim se oyam MPP ni akoko gina no kombeto abama no kentoma no sa na Bawumia de no so akwakoye yura mahama bae also for Professor Atuguba ama na executive secretary to the president na Atuguba ohu na NDC platform so da and so say yura mahama no ni mu gidi an conference opposition nya de ama no to bia wona adwuma oye wo party no and the issue of party cards in the crowd is immaterial so na Bawumia ni party card in Nkrofo busa ho say usi abonten sesia MPP for e wo ha ikita positions of party ni omomudu do sen and the party cards enru 5%
omomudu mo
party for e wo sesia omkita party card omomudu 5% of the total population of the party me amene oti ha sesia my year adwuma or polling station my year adwuma or constituency my year adwuma university test con in Nkronaba my year Asante regional youth organizer pen minya MPP party card. I've never had a party card in my life.
A party card?
MPP yes, party MPP card. Party card. Me bida. But my Ashanti regional youth organizer party for the door saying a party card. Polling station executive do door send the kita party card. Constituency executives do door send a party card.
And the party card.
Yeah, party card. But what party politics they can't say some near that. What you say? In Crawford, help us register. Sometimes the infrastructure is not there, the systems are not there. And me, I've been a regional executive. There's a regional executive for any other region. Ashanti region, the stronghold of the party. My regional youth organizer, Kojina election, me at Tumiswaba. But me hold you party card. It would see for me. Now, person kase obi ni party card onye party ni a party for the donor or polling station constituency be no how obekwa. See, our 700 police station executives are 100 crowd party card. They don't have it. Ntomo party for now. It is arguments bro. It's so be it's of no effect. It's immaterial. The most important thing they say, you party for. Your bo party chidom. Na bra will be the buy your crowd here. Who should they here be bro? Ah, na party ya owe. About 2001 year by ni hu nipa ni bebre ti o mudi on. What the mention as na party ni cry in year by 1992. 8 years and your baba mo. Eti wo ba party ni mu 8 years eja obi ntino ese say yakoto aba omo a utinse ne bi omo so omo foundational roots founding fathers omo ka party no yet omo countries their lineage to the
but
party.
you can't run away from some of these things.
Well, it's wrong. It's an insult to the party people. It's an insult. Omo kasa say
party ni fapim party na
yes omo kasa tie me nyakwa bra Japan no ne ade omo a yete party no omo ho no say omo no tra party match. It's an insult to some of us. Na me abrinima yete NPP no ja baby. Polling station in our corner also nkoto aboman omo dodo sign no mabusuafo yete party no omo ka ho nti person ka kire omo say omo kra no omo ni stake or party na mo a mo papa nom ne mo nananom e ma yete party no mo nkwa na ese mo di position or party no ma na mo ye dodo sign etidia omo di party for no kra ta omo jazz asam ne ka because me busuani bie no ha yete NPP na wo gina ho bie okay polling station for dodo na e wo from party for dodo na e wo from no mo dodo sign and no mabusia for yet party no mo ka ho enso mo na bo party ni dondo omo na mo so party ni ho ntwene omo na mo party ni ho abenedie no obrany na omo na mo ye. There is nobody in NPP a ye adwuma ebre a chair polling station executive hwanya so wo kra de bia wo kwa wote air condition kam na polling station ni na wote ya achechew de wote dromankoma de wote atreboana de wote hia wanwu de wote kofo camp no sabi do de to aduane adi kura wonya so ye party adwuma no so wo sene sen obi a ye party adwuma ama sabi wawu obi a ye party adwuma ne nan ye twa obi a ye party adwuma wanya ho yare obi a ye party adwuma wasen wahwe na japade na jere kura gya no obi kuru so agya no.
Who says the definition of a party, a core party member na?
There's nothing like that. There's nothing like core party member. Party na ye wo mu no obi nso nchen obi eti womo a omo se omo de omo na nanom ne omo papa nom ne te UP ene ne nkro ne ba no ya bro omo ntrase na party for na yesi ye be ye party yenye party no eti omo jai sansam ne ka because ni padodo na ye wo party ne no ye te MPP ne ye busuafo nka ho ba ye ne ye bo party ni dondo eti bra obi de ba mu no is of no material use anya sadia nka Jesus Christ one for 3 years e ma ye adwuma nse de nkrofo be Metusala wa ba wi asese ese wanwu ona nyini chaye pa but the effect of Jesus Christ and Metusala in the Bible no you can measure it ledger number do be mu dwane ye na Yesu buy na Paul cry so one man tem so say the kanfo nyina enti ye de o buy ye wo be ye na ebre bia na ye don bia so ane so nkadifo it is answer no mo kan de eno no de ho hyeda hia de hia party for sisi apa ne se o man hene so me upon chichiku ya mete ana me se me pese me gina bi anasa wo man hene na wo gina na me bo chidoma asam ben na metumi aka kire party for no amo manya gidie o me mu se omo de wo o man hene wo ye me boss no a me bo chidom no ekwa ye bitima awe ne pa
ye be kosa ansem ba mo munya ntins ya gorim kra no na mo gigi chairman for phones mu committee na mo shaman for kutupa mo kasa enye papa ya horoba kasa. For instance, one of the major complaints of some of the potential flag bearers has been more chita for the style of the operating of key a dream so for no era language Kyerematen for no ana era Kennedy Japan oha na say ayampia to ye na ekutia bobia fa from ne nyina na say gidie ni say mo hihye akiri na mo pese mo goro sa kind of agoro no na it will not inure to the benefit of anybody in the party. Why?
Am I unim chabutu we den chabutu kwa sheparo obisa yo
dabi
omomom na toto aboba park no so womo na toto aboba park no so no krini nipa ho wonfom na mentena ha so nkase obi a okasama omampani abedi akire bia no batie nasem nanso eyani muasam ema Ghana fo nyina se abato ya yakotoe emu adapadwa eni emu kasatwitwie eni atendidie omampani abedi akire so na eba yetie yehu se ye adehyebusuafo no a yehu ni se akonya na ato no yenwofa anaye nua ye nana na ye pese ye de ne kodi ade ono na akonya no obedie ti ye man tokwa ma ho na se wo papa kwa kodi akonya na ususa won ne bedi akonya no na abusia foforo to aboba park no so a won to bi sansa wo ye na ntokwa besim na national security ba ne declare state of emergency pe oba pa akonya no ne sanka ti ye that is the principle and philosophy ya di right election and crofo mom na ek kan samu go ye Bawumia ho fi ensam a ya nan susu da ensam a NPP ni bia no ha oda so da ye da se mre bi beduru ama NPP ni bi kra no betra Bawumia adenti na mekasa isan se ye wo opposition no na NPP fo nyina ye te Bawumia so a na ya sorry na ye hu ne se ye nyankopon no na ye hu ne se ya genkwa no Bawumia was like the new Jesus Christ of the NPP so se mu ye den na ye hu ba bia ye mfa kra na obi na no kasa na ma confidence any gidie aba NPP fo mu oba for de ye adwuma it is so conscience bi kra ka kire ye se ye beba aba mu ama ye se asetena pa ema refie ama ebeduru ba bia NPP ni bi kra sori atia Bawumia ke be ka se de bi na nso e democracy ana ye gini gina atom hwe nensema ye kafa Bawumia ho bi gidi se video bi omode kwa abontene se Bawumia kwa ye meeting bi o bi ene ejeje nkrofo phones ene oka kasa bi woni krom kasa ene asa kasa no oka ye kokoye se asa wose wa ye adwuma hunu e de ama NPP ene ye na sin chen unsa ya pa edikan Vice President Bawumia nko bia ye share party for ama yen kasa obi amfa ne phone to ho sesi ya okasa ko press bia so dem ha krofo gina ho live video he doesn't care because onim sa asema oka bia no no kre ana o mashada mrante na ete ho na o moye sa radio discussion so kita phone wa so video no on phone so o te so obo video no o play video no wantimi amo o te ase nkontompo na de yakra wo mu ni se omo ka asem na no mo de tribalism ne ntom nchichemu na metia na me yemahye na o ka se akanfo mu ntio na o incite accounts against Vice President Bawumia aden Bawumia nya akane na omo nyindi se sa ade na omo ye no eno na ye mpanifo bi ebia binuma ye tete amadi party ni nya besi ne ama ndisifo nya ahoden ento mutim ko baabi ka kire nkrofo bi se moto abama NPP a omo do mo ya akanfo ni asante for party tema mo ntoma wo mo de omo ye eno an kwan a omo de fa so na omo ye sa de ni nyina na omo ye free tete meme am te ya so omo de bi di me nipa kakra bi edi candidates ni bi eche me kai pa se ebra na me gina youth organizer e wa asante mantem so ni se me free asante me free bro ni ahafo
me krom ni
oti ase ikro ni pa anem te asa no oti ase ya hima krom ene boma e ma se boma ni mfi ahafo me call Kumase just to go to university. Of course, me kwatra ho eye kutu djuma hakran sana menyeska e de akọ university. Me gina regional youth organizer wa Asante region. Me nuanu mu bia na omodidi candidate ni bia chi amu finance akanfo sem ne nkro ne ban. They did the same thing to me. Say me nya Asante ni ntima ye nto abama me. It was a very bad campaign. But I trusted the people of Asante. Because look, Obi, my Asante for no mo pa de pa o. Eno no mo hwehwe. Eti omo kasa ansa no me kọ constituency polling stage party for no Gideon mentie de omo kan radio so no. Ye ne ye wo ha. Ye nim de ye pe. Nye obi na be ka kire say ye nye say and Asantes are not like that. Eti me ka sponsor me pay youth organizer no. Me na no mo se menye Asante ni ntima ye ntoma me. Okay? Na me nua no mie na omo gina kwaku frimpon ene na naboate na omo ye typical Asantes. Mitimi ko constituencies. There are so many constituencies I went in Asante region. Me kai kwada so first start kwada so me ko kwada so me kasa wie ye kwada so chairman executives. Omo aye contribution. Oman edema me some fanfa car and to me campaign so because na many come na form. There are so many constituencies I went in Asante region. Party for na o na Asante for na GG ska de ma me na me de ye me campaign. At the end of the day, the Asante region voted for me over 72%. Wabra still na menya Asante ni. I rejected one more. No mo say omo ya Asante for. I didn't hear because the people of Asante no enye no mo hwehwe. Omo hwehwe quality materials. Omo hwehwe de wo ba obetim no matena aye adwuma obu ade ne sebe obetim aboa. The people of Asante want quality. Sana party for ne Ghana for na ye quality. Enti asasa wo sell wo candidate. Now we just will pitch one tribe against the other. Say I can form vice president ko kan sa no we bia. So mo say more evidence. I just say Bawumia kasa no mo tape no. No mo po bi o language na say na won chechire mu na sabe. Me kwahwe akwa meti hakra no. menko kasa saa kasa no na penkasa ato mampani abedi akire eti me dis amrante no mo yes ade no ho ya wo se omo ka nyina no mantima ambo tape bi ankire o mantima ambo bibia no makasa o we obrofo anase dagwani anase sesala kasa ye nkire mo mankrofo nti ase all because they want to do propaganda no mo di asem to Bawumia so omo ka omo so NPP for eto abama Bawumia akanfo ntoma no sense wo yesire mu ni so oh yete da bia so ye nyina Ghana ha na yete pin kurato for my bete e na omokwa na omoka kire party for na mesre wo ye musa ye ho se akanfo like any other tribe no so na meka no obi ahwehwa adepa quality eti emfa ho se we free ha na se we free ha de ye nyina ahwehwa ne se ye binya kwasa me yamete me yakani ana meboa se wo yakani na me yamete me so me yakani so me di Bawumia chene so beka ne se o te mechina se ye Rafael Waria odi Bawumia team anim o yakani ana so beka ne se Augustine Bray Bawumia secretary o yakani ana so beka ne se eti de omo kan nyina so ne mum de se so omo te ase ne se akanfo ana said any other tribe be an turn about because we free ha anya sa enka NPP to say honorable Ben Abdallah offensive South MP so when yakani osan ye kramoni and so offensive South odi MP wo man ye yura kwabena Tahiru Muhammad KT Hamon so ye kramoni onya kani adanse asokwa wadi MP be se mfia duo no adanse asokwa fo se omo pe no omo to obama no ye nia ye ofa baladoma no Baladoma ni so ni so ofisiri mu. And so what the MP wa Ashanti region ema ni yeye. The people of Ashanti ni akans no any other tribe ni yanto yabasa. Na emu do de papa mu ba ye mu no enyeye. Na wo kura wo se Bawumia enya akani nti akanfo nto abama na hwan no mo beto abama no. Who is the alternative to the NPP at the NDC?
Edrum show.
Any Mahama. That be because you could almost see a Tuma Bawumia Ghana phone to mano because I can phone one to mano because on your canida I can phone to mana the next political party. Why? Any NDC. Now John Mahama now would NDC and Wofria Joso. And also if you are Santi Achimagogo. And also free Chebi. And I Chima Buakwa. And now because Mahama de Yakaniti.
We are going by your party convention. That's why be very in a way worried say a free party share no akofa de bia just na party share.
Okay, Matthias say convention in say
me we are remember Dr. Gideon Bwako we are nti da oba ni ye share dan tro ba who ni pepe say na de na koye
nti busa ho say identity intimi break 80 da. Okay, na German forward a baby omubu mentimi mu ne German ka se ho Dr. Nsasare ma no mabu achira na Kofi Kumbese no ma no mabu achira
kokofu mbeti mabu achira
kokofu no ma no mabu achira nemu wase mo ka ne se de wo betimi aya ne se wo ye de da bia wo ya untimi entu anase untimi nsan de wo pam no no what am I trying to say
the normal things that they be
yeah business as usual no what's I untimi break 8 no and history has given us a lesson. Say, some people for a bit my break 8 na a normal mino. Say, Yania and Cassa, Yamma a woofy, a busiafo a woofiedo. Yansha ubia horriba, Yamma ubia boomfu. Now one cassa and a busano come a trim from some Mr. Manitus Manisus Sumraso, it be a DC or royal family, or United Kingdom. What you say be a megane, a bacassa, a train one free, a busia concronimo. Tell set your shed ye beya. Fear for no ebeye de ebeka fie na yakwa abonten akope abonten de ni bi abeka ye ho sansan hwehwemu amaye hu ne se political party bia ni ho Ghana wono ankasa ni fie for na ewo mu party for na ewo mu nko abetimi amoma cross 50% plus 1 ne mo wu hia omo ye from floating voters na wasa hia omo ye NDC for CPP for PNC for bi no makasa afi we de say ni senti ye dane yensa ato amawe enti ye musa ya ho se empanifo na ejina no kwasem ni omo nyina wani munyam omo nyina ya me wo fa no ni menua no panifo a omahene mitu chama wo nyina omo wonimde omo wo suahunu ane nkrone ba omo mu bia no ye de ne di MPP animu a me gidi ye pass MPP ni bie no obenya menase pobia kase asomasi amode na di anim ntime ntoma banye den emma MPP by and large will be able to consolidate our gains nemum di aka no ene de ma me di free fumu ba ma ye di ameno be de na wanya foforo amoma ba be kan ho eno na party for no hwehwe se any of the aspirants no more supporters no betima dana di atro no wa convince omo na wa be convince party for no so beto abama na wo betima nya saade se wo hwe opponent ba bia na ho odin wo na wo break ba bia na ho odin wo no so no obi kontokwa na hu ba bia na ho odin wo na wo bu na pre wo na ho odin na ntokwa no wa weni awie wa anya hwe kura wa weni say ontimi mampu no abeto twede NDC for ho odin wo NDC for say sure ma over the years since 1992 omo hu prefer say eba policies ani nimdie ne sanko ba na de ye adwuma na omo wo bidie nanso omo ntimi mfa policies are so catchy and attractive and chigana for and change the MPP for ye ti hono omo ni ahoden wo ho omo ahoden pa na ye two dimensional MPP for a cheap politics, populist politics, tribalism and religious campaign. NDC tribal and religious campaign to omo kosrem MPP for omo ya kan for party motoma omo hwa mo omako voter MPP akan for party no mako krobo MPP akan for party no ma fatepu beti said ye nuanom ya omo incite accounts against Bawumia no omo se mo hia omo ko election cross na omo ye no omo dia win side area so no omo ko zango so makache zango for mo se mo ko dwoma no mo twetwe mo maya fi so tesa propaganda no so omo ko central marketer omo twetwe mo maya fi so this has been the campaign strategy of the NDC tisa we MPP na was strategize here Shokwane abefa so be breaki NDC for no na mo say use settler communities no settler for no say constituency bi what say wo half say constituency bi ho a Akan area but majority of the people are settlers ye be kwa kwato aba no na MPP aye den elusu age se bia wo de settler ekogina ho the sankrofo no nyina nipa ni pikasa ye na omo ne ye bi no ama omo hu ni say MPP for ini kwanso omo to aba ma ne NDC for it is a ye betima nya candidate obetima ma ya consolidate ye gains e your traditional stronghold na watima enter NDC for stronghold ho e divorce abreye dia eno na ye na Bawumia ba mu no watima kire bibi empani force onya obeye ye ka kire de waye bi pen na amfonso na kire ne nto aso Bawumia ba mu 2018 no ekro na mrashebadwa kunya ewo Connecticut northern region and yachimaye ne northeast and Savannah 31 parliamentary seats no na MPP de ye miensa utiemiye na NDC de ye adunu enwotwe 28 as against 3 ntubo se kanon ye ka MPP stronghold so ya Asante and Eastern enyesa NDC stronghold ye voter any northern region pa hwe de Bawumia de ye omosrim and na me no kase yakoto 2020 abane wie no out of 31 seats na those 3 northern regions no and NDC what 28 no NDC dia so ate every 28 about 15 MPP dia peja every 3 ako 16 it ene prempre ya make say o kind of East Savannah northern region boma na kan NDC o majority no MPP is in majority there. It tells you in fact northern region today out of 18 seats no MPP were 9 NDC were 9 so it tells you say enya Bawumia nko na aye de nanso utimi ho say won no ne effect true any campaign our year wo ho no amaya turning normal and that is when Nana Oye running mate as against President Mahamudu Oye presidential candidate it nebusa ho say MPP for the Bawumia di animu a Oye running mate mpo no wapeja ye free 3 ako 16 now what NDC every 28 about 15 now your presidential candidate what will happen in the north into was ahoden no so benya sa votes na bre na afi no NDC for campaign na mobile say MPP ya can for party no sa arm of the campaign na egu na Bawumia sa wo mu a omontimi nkogina zongo an kan kire zongo for say MPP for mpe muslimi for asa omobetwetwe mo maya fi because ombehu so omnua Bawumia enso ne di animo na wasa the new votes aba na asanya effect ewo all the settler community yeka sabe settler we no ne minority tribes na enye northern region ko other regions crop born ni go and sankrofo no nyina hunu say they are minority tribes so we need to cure that adina that MPP hono I can for party in crony but forward by any be comments on muye nyina na yatimi adane ade no na yenya new votes at the abeka yen traditional base in Honia. Yes, and almost say, o de Bawumia I can front to mana mekano. Mahama and this is for your more candidate on your canny. It is MPP candidate now also Nyakania. There is no other alternative and motivation for MPP Nibia or test out Hanoya can say meant to my MPP because Bawumia is ceremony. Now Muhammad also on your ceremony. It is that argument, it doesn't hold water. Mathematics is so simple. Say with Bawumia, you be consolidating your gains our traditional strongholds. Now you are breaking the stronghold of the NDC. Now NDC for they have seen it. Because me what I say doing get here. Why your politics are che? It's a well-experienced politics. At the NDC for be surround no pabia anopa ewia enwumre. Bawumia ne twa pia o mo wie no. Ofi se dientia. Omo hunu se ono no betima di wonya. Omo hunu se ono no betima break omo wo zangos. Omo hunu se Bawumia ne betima break omo ewo north. Omo hunu se Bawumia ne betima break omo ewo all the minority tribe areas and the settler areas no. Eti omo benya na nka Bawumia kwa de sebe ma no susuma so odaye kwa no wansori an komope na penka so akogina se yakwakoto abama no busa ho side ntina NDC for no they don't care about any of the other aspirants Bawumia kwa no mobonidi yesi aboa owodin na yebo na dom so ani sade oso ntakrache ti Bawumia no mo se takrache ne so no ento omo benya na nka yi na free agro ni mu na aye walking over at the ama NDC for the MPP for ni nyina and I'm so happy. It's a polling station for ni a party for ni a work from ni there. O ma hene o kona tie o ma enye de nipa 3 or 4 biti radio so kan no muti o.
Bawumia
they are ready.
Bawumia does not deserve to be a president. He's a failure. What a professor a year compliments what in common.
So compliments are unko na ka be anyame ya because me enyina no enim say Professor Kobimensa me ya manyoni otiase me academic ana me say ya manyoni ana me ya Kobimensa so ono so eye lecturer say na me so me ya lecturer ana ono so ya manyoni ono ne dia wogina mu ya NDC I don't expect him say obeba no abeka bibi afa MPP ho eye different from the working but yenu anu MPP for bi nso a because omone Bawumia kwa akansie enti omo pekwan bi so asai Bawumia na omo kasa anse ni bi na Bawumia fail na economy no enkoye enti de Bawumia di animu a any message bi a ekwa akoka ene ade 5 minutes na me settle this matter. In the first place, I don't accept that false narrative say MPP are failing. False. Okay? In the first place, I don't accept that false narrative no say MPP are failing. Na no Bawumia ka Orlando no. Any kwan say party ni bia so man ho kwan. Emma obi be ka kire ni say MPP are failing. MPP you failing. The woman ni say e no kre. Enye bibia ye kan ye say ye beya magana fo nyina ene yetumi aye. Na political party bia nso ni ho a wa bagana ana obeba ono nso de o kan se obeya magana fo obetumi aye. Ewiase mu akwa na menhye dan hu bi. Nipa yenye yetese machines efficiency level enu 100%. Nemom ye de normal to ton sene ani. Na ya hwe ya setremu ne yehunu se ewo mu se kwaku ane akusua. Omo nyina obi antima anya de na omo so omo beya amaye de nanso omo mu hwan ana yesusu se omo bo omo ho bodin pa eno na Ghana fo behwe so na makoto aba eti ye MPP fo ye mfeli ye na me no omo kasa no so nya adwo so omo susu se Bawumia afeli na MPP afeli eti campaign be ye den ye ni messenger ane ye be sere omo adwobro enye ntokwasem omo nkote omo party na omo ngina ewo saa omo party ni dimu na omo fanko contest election omo nkote omo party anaso omo nko se contenkro na omo ngina se contenkro na omo nko contest ye moyen obi na ho betima akọ election 2024 say ye Paul anase Apollo Christosuma ye womu no se wo di Paul achi ana wo di Paul achi ewo Antioch no se nye Christo nsam ene ne fapem na ontimi mfro ho Christo ni ma ne nye ye nto mo so hunu se ya asumasi anasa obenten eye yewura nana adodankwa akufo ado ne Bawumia ne MPP abanye ewo hoyi ene nyuma yewura akufo ye no ene de beko 2024 election disa wo so ye party ni na wo petumi ntu pese o kansem gu Bawumia so ese no na give the dog a bad name and hang it.
Is it just a bad name?
That is it. That's it. Now what kind of science? NPP ni message and your best offer. Only what chita for monkote mo party. Now mon running on the ticket of that party. Ni who some dia mo who so if you be anymore. Now mon running near the besi Ghana and now mo content grow. Na NPP and failure economy a ka economy any day o my hene. Economy ni nyina ne say. Dia wo hwehwe on sanka ni nyina kora on sabeka bie. Economy ni nyina ne say. Ye pese nya kwan ekoye krom ene ye fefu mu ye benya bi nya economy no na NPP aban baaye yen ye ka ede yen sase ye bo se ye yi akwan e wo Ghana ha e chen aban bi a waba since 1992 economy ni nyina ne se emabu na eni adwuma e benya adwuma ni bi aye no mo nso anya sika to mo botom ede aye adwuma na ye NPP so ye kase ye bo se ye ba aban mu ya created 2.1 million jobs in 6.5 years. I will be intimate dispute to our data no. Since 1992, aban bien ho awaba what ma create such a number of jobs at the Ghana for mabuno. Economy nyina ne say, oh how be a dawo so no. Aban be yen hihye na wa how no be afri oso. Na ye NPP aban ye baye no. Yen so omanfo nyina ehawan no nyina ma omo. So ye the free senior high school aba etua omanfo ma school fees e de ma omo ama omo komu ahare omo dwumadie ekoso. Economy nyina ne say interchanges ahodo e ma traffic free ho ye beye na omanfo ho atomo. Na ye NPP aban ye baye no. Ya ye interchanges more than any other government waba since 1992 ama omanfo ho atomo. Economy nyina ne say ye besisi school adaya kese ade ama manfo ye baye no ya yes adwumani nyina ekoso ebinom so ka economy na mo ka ma na kosi economic indicators any data na ye ka ne saso a eno ne ye kire Ghana for ne NPP for say ya boy homodin chen o mo baye ne nyina na ohwe economic data na nkasa so a obehunu se ofo bibi te say the growth of the economy se no man no sikasem ne ho totoye ne mfidi dwuma ne bibia kafua amye hu oman no enyini ene se ne emutre esifa na omanfo anya so mfa so a overall GDP growth from 2013 ekosi 2016 under Yera Mahamudu ma ye no musi akwan no averagely omo grown by 3.9%. Yera Kufuado 2017 to 2019 ye grown by 7%. 2017 to 2020 ye twemu ye grown by 4.9%. Ebru Mahamudu no so economy ni nyina ne agriculture sa agriculture ho sem bekoso. Yera Mahamudu no wo no 2013 to 2016 average growth in agriculture was 2.9%. Yera Kufuado ne NPP bayen ya peja eko 6%. Economy nyina ne say infidjuma any industry ebekoso na nkrofo anya adwuma ye. Growth in industry 2013 to 2015 averagely was 3.3%. Under President Kufuado 2017 to today about 4.8%. A dosu chain the NDC for edijaye. Economy nyina ne say yen sika sem ne bank bosia ho sem ebekofom na o manfo ho atomo. Average growth our bank lending rate at 2013 to 2016 38%. Under President Kufuado 24%, better than we came to meet. Eti yakase ye bon na poso a. Sene nanu Mahamudu Bawumia ka wa London no. NPP for yen solve Ghana for problems in ma omo. But between ye and the other alternative for Ghana for war omo na pam ye anti we bekase no mukosi akan a ombedi ye so no. Yen ya boy ye homoden achen wo no mo. Aye susu say we have a solid track record. Any kwansa party ni bia man ho kwan. Emo we beka kire ne say we don't have a record so we don't have a message. No my hen Mr. Meka say enye anisa ene otan njese otan keke sabi otan hunu ene wo mu a aka yemfa ne say NPP party yete say Black Stars aye football team ye kwakobo match na yakọ yabo match ya 11 players ejina park so ye wo coach ono na ehwe etreten players no ema policy directions na nkroneba ye wo assistant coach ono nso the tactical ideas ema coach ene ye wo ada committee so how mo ye adwuma. That's a Black Stars akobo match. Na ye fa ne say yabo draw. And asa ye lose wa. Adenti na wuja players na wo park ni so wo ho. Na wo sign coach ho. Na ko blame assistant coach. What be that? Otan hunu. Ani anise hunu. Oti ase na mesa na emaka no menyi ntum say Black Stars NPP team no kra no yabo draw na say ye be lose.
Well, doc wakasa well, but the point is that Ghana for binimu and I said do na ekase So fantastic figures, but reflection in our daily lifestyles and our pocket. That's why probably your biggest competitor in this case, say Dr. Bawumia by flag bearer, the NDC His Excellency the former president Kase. So all this talk, and where is it showing? What is there to show? Because Ghana for Dodona ka ejumana mosima kreti hu ye botono ye satuma ye hwinya bibia mfrimba. So that's what we are looking at. Yes. In spite of all the figures you are putting out.
Why are
that's the challenge.
Why are there? Tinampani for say. So wo swansu na wo swansa e na wo hu de moduru. E bia nne esuo ne so. So de moduru. So na nyo na nano na wo swansa no. I was seeing more draw which I see on. I told him ye. Na opesa was a fans and I was so ashamed we bones sense and mood to papa. Mahamana near this for na ye calm wasem. O my by any movie pen. Ghana for enku de see o mo penso. And o who e see rekufado penso. What's the NPP for see created 2.1 million jobs. Still on Crofoni Jumaya, no credit. Sans Nipa any Jumaya MPP Beto, Modoso, or Montimin for Precope and Pamnin and Frio. Namhama and Abanso Mokiti Jumase. What I say, yeah, but you're the better to home. I want you, Honinan. You were Kufuad de Nabai, and Yesika, Ato, and Yinamahodin Kania found Weguma, Ghana Nibia Nedum Somo. I want you, Honinano, a buyer to my end to ye. Aya sheye enye sika bo omaya nyina mahodin kane ho banya Ghana ni bia enna dumsomu and there is no threat of dumso ewa Ghana na dumso so de e Ghana for yentam kese pa o enoma munye ni nyina no Ghana ni bia salai enkoto petrol da 6.5 years of this government. Yera mess time Ghana for your salai to petrol. Yera Mahama time Ghana your salai to petrol. Your sada dumsomu enoma nye nyina no Ghana ni bien ho under this government president Akufo-Addo wasalai akwakoto petrol. Enoma munye nyina no. Ade bien ho president Akufo-Addo aban beto ya na yenhyehyeye ho a wakase ahokyera ba covid aba anase Russian Ukraine abanti metwam. Yera Mahama time wo ho no. Na yenya atoranchama kase ate sei kura no. Omo ankasa mismanagement omo yeye ema ye salai koto petrol. Ema kane ane yenya binam na ya juma sai na ya wuo no mototo nyama hoden kan ya maye nyina chi no allowance ane de teacher training allowance omutwamu nursing training allowance omutwamu free senior high school omantima anye enoma munye ene covid ne Russian Ukraine nyina chi no president Akufo-Addo anka da kokora da se enama ho kira abanti teacher for allowance ne betwam nurses allowance no betwam anase free senior high school na me de bae no betwam nemu wasa de bi kura ka ho asa the TVET ababeka ho asa tua BC for fees ade amawomo eti omahene eno ne agreement aye beye wo Ghana ha ye be ma Ghana for akaye kai dabi ye kai Mahama no masem ene ye kai aban we so de oye eti de oso oba na wa ba pen na ye hu de obeye ye na ye ma no koye no so obesa babio a ye gina wa tu omra ye be gina simpie so ye be kansam no ye the records no beto and mama records no bi no and these are undisputed records a kire say aban we enyenyenyenye NPP aban yentimi so Ghana for nyina hawa no mom which I admit no we are far better than the NDC which claims to be the alternative na eno necessary party ni bia timinya sa asem no na yenya sa agidie no na yenya sa ahotoso ne say we have a solid track record. Seka NDC for nkwane no mu gina de a ye won sama ye beka kire Ghana for ama mate ase say ye NPP for we have a solid track record. Mamu ntie players no mu gina park no so bobo ni be 11 players na abo Black Star. Omo ball 70 minutes aka 20 minutes no. Omo ni gidie e wo team ni say team no kra betima ahye go in the next 20 minutes. To mo ka kire coach ni say ye na ye pra ma yen kwetena bonten. E no ma betena bonten. Ase be wo gina park no so bobo ni bi. Na woni gidi kra wo team no say ebetima ye na back abetena bench na for akoma ene wo spirit meba e support to team no men ko fro stars no ko spectators ni mo ye party supporters ni mo men show mo kutupa en kan chombo se mo sha asentu tunsuo ene abonko park ne so na mo ka se coach ni nye assistant coach ni nye na ye mpam no na next match no memra me ye coach wo ye sa na wo ya ye team no dom na wo pese wo che se bra na wo gina park ne so a part of the player. So we minister of one, minister of one. Now we crowd say team ni be faili. Now we blame assistant coach, no wakasa only coach na nyadie TM Pamomo na bra besho. We don't do that in politics.
Okay, so Dr. Gideon, about figures, especially the growth oka wasemo the agric sector no. Now other factors and so as well. But you're a Bawumia or a British.
Another propaganda. No.
What is the propaganda?
The propaganda.
It's
propaganda.
No, but figures especially are Greek. We are coming there near.
Okay.
But it's a specific question. What's
no, Bawumia is a true Ghanaian. I said the American and Nisa and no time no Ebiano no. So Bawumia to Ghana that bang and will be crap pajan and Sasa Bawumia and your Ghanaian. Or position running mate Yanka or by vice president Yanka, vice president the Tosumi no Yanka, and year all Basse or Babajina president no. And I said, if you are Bossia, I must say, I'm going to try yes, sir. If you are Bossia, internal yanum for crew yabi, and now a fake documents say I'm for charging tonoso. So when you're Ghanaian, not Minia, so obi your Ghanaian now when you're Ghanaian. The nationality of a Ghanaian, yen check it. And I say validate our company website too. And your company be website, and the check will be nationality. Mira, Judge Ekosiisen, and yes, sir. Need the Aba Supreme Court are ruling, and the Supreme Court they determine. You're a Damusa candidate, and the Supreme Court they determine. This will be so or dance beer. I just say, Bawumia and your Ghanaian. Na court to know how you're there. Oh, Nani Pabon is some. And the sub spread yasa. Yadi a junibia and your papa. Near Pessia, this say ni pentino, near cancel go openina. Was some or mine was some party in I mupe. Na ya tanan is so sorry pen. Near whom is our branty, why ya dear, and the dear Pessia cancel, near the sino, or time who no. And ya dear, ya papa, Bawumia and your British, or near citizenship of any other country apart from Ghana pen. I Ghana ni on ye Sankabia, why ye country be citizen crana most as our now so he has never held citizenship of any other country aside Ghana.
Three key things Bawumia are banner and twasum for nipem dedikai a dog boy kakra. One of the things that a kutia pay sikasem against Nahodi against the dollar. And Adieba Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Emma yenya autoso kese pa ye ko na obeko tie sikasem no amreti magina brane ama ye hu sampa sa ko we de nyame anim ne we've overcome it. Two, on this issue of agric, where is that impact being felt? Finally, job openings and creations, and 170 under figures we about boy, is it reflective?
Why not? A reflective na what you have kind of different and reflecting so no in relativity start
it. What is the challenge with the dollar under Bawumia's watch?
In the first place, Bawumia does not have any watch over the dollar.
Bawumia kasapa.
Oh yes, Sentinel, you see that is a mistake people are making. Yes, tell me catch the party for no and now ultimately will be a ono crown president Kufuor Bemu why minister pende bia opese we gina election to was o motoma Bawumia wantimi amaya anye dollar no ene yinti na obusa ho se.
But is it not the case?
Beba in fact the dollar share Bawumia answer. Okay, I'm not telling you sir we've even performed worse than the NDC. No, the truth of the matter is NPP are buying a war position. Bawumia was the lead spokesperson and the carrier of the NPP message. Onona party din nyina gidi ni arehemu wonimo. Ti sam ni nyina no na oka no ka sam so a na toni paso. Enti ye kase agriculture ho sam a Bawumia na neka through his lectures. Ye kase kasam ho sam a Bawumia na neka. Ye kan fidijuma ho sam a Bawumia na neka. Ye kan anyina mahoden ho sam a Bawumia na neka. Everything that the NPP wanted to espouse, talk about, na Bawumia gina simply so major policy decisions MPP party the year opposition no Bawumia isanse ehunu say the onimoto and e de ne gina tro no ano he more or less became the face of the MPP campaign in opposition and he's proud for that. He's proud of that. Now party for no so megiti se party for no so ehunu se Bawumia ye adwumaso in opposition de my party no. Na de Bawumia ye any de waka opposition any policy ideas of my no eso mfaso no eye MPP for ne di ye. Acho wotem ye. MPP for ne di sa no mani nyina so mfaso. Na ye ba ba mu no. Senka na ye nimu se ebe kwa dru baabi so bo a ewo MPP abamu nyina ye de bebo Bawumia dia na ewo se enka ye ba in positions nyina so ye de ma Bawumia na ye ka kire ne se wo opposition una wo kan sam nyina policy nyina una de to abontene eti agric minister ye de amount trade minister ye de amount energy minister ye de amount health minister ye de amount finance minister na ke de ma Bawumia tika ye frɛ oman hene Kwabra Asante Beji trade minister also president me deso wahye manimunyam na mbom unisi e wo opposition no trade hu nsem nyina ba obnya na na kanti fama no e frɛ obi so maji agric minister no ono so na president ase na won kanche president say sanse ye wo opposition ba omia na ka say ye be ma aduane abu ye ba ye nkra mo enti ye fama ba omia na ka di post no nyina ama no eno de nka nei sinto bi ba na ka di aboba omia na ye ba ye no. In the wisdom of the framers of the constitution and the regulations of this country, Yehuni say ye division of labor eye. And ye dim fidi juma mobi, ye dia agreka mobi, ye di sikasam to ye ho mobi, ye dia nyamode ho kan ya mobi, ye di we ya mobi, ye di we ya mobi. Eti yamfa ne sese ne MPP aban ho. Na se dum so ba. Na ukoka say ye wo opposition Bawumia ne gina simpie so aka say Mahamudu dun so aba enye it is not technical financial say na Bawumia sika no eti yefa dun so ho so bo emo Bawumia na wo ne Bawumia ni ye na nipa na ye de kane adwuma hye ne sa no ono te ho ye de eti sa wo se MPP wo opposition ye ka say ye ba ma ye be ma agriculture tumpon ama emo ye nkra mo ye nkra bro eti cedis a ye de koto dollar ekokra mo efra no ne ba ema pressure eba ye dollar no so ema ye cedi no depreciate no saade no ye betwa so na Bawumia ba ye no on ye agric minister etiantima nkode na ka me ne wo ya adwene na wo ba na be ka kire yen say MPP for mo shebo in opposition say mo ba mo be ma mo abu ye nkra mo ma na Bawumia ne ka ye eti ye mo ma de a ye de ho so bo ebo Bawumia na busa Bawumia say o ya agric minister wo se ye wo opposition ye ka say ye ba ye be bien fidi juma ama Ghana hanyina obi anya bia ye Bawumia no ye na wa ye lecture ye be ye one district one factory say ni say ye ba mu no ye ntimi mbia fidi dwuma no district bia anti MPP ya fairly ye fa ho so bo me ba.
Why you run away from that responsibility?
I'm not running.
And Bidjo is running away from.
I'm not running. I'm placing where we have to place.
But your place said non-performance of the. Hold on. Your place said non-performance of the agric minister, the health minister, whoever minister. Why necessary take it that responsibility?
Me can't say there's non-performance. I'm giving conditional
I'm saying
statement.
That even if we indeed there are challenges with these kind of ministries.
Exactly.
Yes,
I'm not saying there's no. I'm only giving condition.
I'm saying, say, the Kasabi Bribi Ebekenina, Ekubia Dear Bako, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia stood on behalf of the NPP, promised Ghanaians and the NPP a lot of things, whether party collectively in the kind or otherwise. Now there seems to be a challenge. In fact, there is a challenge. As to the same no kind, na yeshe the form no. I say boy brakakra. I feel one year ni say identity di asudie no. Ebe to Dr. Bawumia so. Ebra abe ni pa woni change na sa eye bia wo ma. O na say self football come. But you can't run away from responsibility.
Nobody is running away from responsibility. Nobody is running away from responsibility. Yeah, promo running away from responsibilities. And your mom positions under this government. I know person no more say all the successes of this government they are part, but if they are shortfalls, they are not part. They are rather running away from responsibility. Because Busam is something very important question. Okay, and I make catch say suppose say part in this share Bobby. Now you intimidate so. Now we say ye wo position no nipa na otaka ho asempa no eye Bawumia ba woni mpa se ye ba mu no ye constitution ne ye hyehyɛ no enyo no ye de ne to ano se wanya ho adwuma na de so bo ne bo na de ntina wo de so bo ne bo no na mum ye party ye team ene ya match ye din kugu a Yeah, accept collective responsibility.
Why should it be so?
Neba. Yeah, accept collective responsibility. Nemom see a person you drill it down po near this bar. Unja players never park in so. And ja coach you won't blame assistant coach. It doesn't happen anywhere. It doesn't. And I know what time when here. And that's it doesn't happen anywhere. Okay, that is how we should situate the argument. Seven prediasa. NPP for send me no. Ya yedi ye betumi. Ye gidi say ya boy homode. Ye wo sinto. Ye wo yenso ye sinto. Na ye sinto na ye wo nso no. E wo say ye pese nyina ye nya collective responsibility a ye gitum say oh we de ye kaye. Ye ntimi nya ye. E bia America kra kaye nim no. Ye betumi aye. Anase we de ye sha there's no way ye betumi aye. Na no kwa na ye pese ye koye nim ye koye nim ya. Enye ye ho ene ye be apportion blame. Enu nti na yen kasasa na ene de nipa bi petumi ne ye ni nipa bi ginanti ne pese de enni na so ye anase emfa ne ho kra na ye fa meto no so because ono na oye the standard bearer na woje ye house so aye in opposition the Bawumia mistake awo ye ne say oje campaign no see ni na so na wo ka ye nsem ema party ne nya so mfa so ne ye de baba mu ema binum a na omo nsanka omo nanka decide say yes omo anya adwuma ma party no ba ne obia ana ogina simpi so kasa ma party na omo de omo so ye de yanka bi meanwhile ye de buy no on ye de share ne nsa na bibia koso a wo say me de share me nsa de ba nyame na be kan ti mfa so bo ma obi foforo. It doesn't work that way. Okay, this is what we have done. See nyina collectively as a party ye hunu say ye adwuma so a ye wo gidie wo mu a NPP fo nyina ye come together ne present a case to Ghanaians. So collectively ye nyina ye free say ya failing so dia and ye nyina ye pay ba bintane ma omom betima ye adwuma another political party mra na mom entimi nkoba say ye mudodo na free say ye adwuma a ye betima bo ho daru aka ho sem na ebinumu ane no mote ho ye adwuma na no mo so matwe mo ho no person mo ko gina bonte ka say ye de ne enka ho failure bi ba enka. When they do that we won't allow them to go.
Dr. Bawumia, does he still believe that John Dramani Mahama is incompetent?
I said yes, once a soldier always a
does
soldier.
He still believe that?
They may cast some nyamram bijin haka. Yes, once a soldier always a soldier, and invariably by extension you could as well say Bia President Mahama is still incompetent. Yeah, measure the competence based on the Oya Wabemo. See our opposition. So we can only measure him by the metrics I used to measure no brand no Wabemo. And some metrics on the scoreboard never on. On my hand, Mark and I was not say it is still within the incompetent zone.
Okay. Dr. Gideon Bwako. Medasi Musafi Dasha Akontunasi. Yebesaba Ebiawo submissions one be and for report na fieko.
A board member ba. Board chairman. Be an American. Who say na
board chairman we.
Oh, me board chairman at. Me honorable Sly. Who say also Odile like a fantastic person. Or yeah, Juma Mayra like Chimate.
They are going by the convention.
Meba. Or yeah, Juma our President Kufuor Abayimu. Okay, Mimia Abra was a sorry, but a deputy minister for finance. Odi Ralan Chambatiachi. Mimia and Asami Wafa, voter region who Bekan say, Debbie Minister for Railways, for my energy minister. Amewu. And also, I am minister under President Kufuor. I am energy minister, I am lands and natural resources minister, or a minister for railways. Odi Ralan Chambatiachi. It is never true. Say, Abamu ministers na ya kan omasem ene MP so munkodi Ewura Bawumia chi obia woni pe so obekọ ba bia esese okoro na mmom ebia betima kasa dodo na omowo Ewura Bawumia ona no so anya mistake sanka bae na other candidates no omowo dodo na form 4 ne Abamu mpanifo ne MP so omudi omachi a enkeye se na mimi aslai oye board chairman no wodi obiachi na mo okọ bi na amangodu esi ho na wusam kra na ejina mango na se etobo no munyina akugina fa akọ na ba bi no mani gina etoko a na se ohunu se ho no ne power ho na bo Fred ye den so na ba adase ti Ewura Bawumia de other aspirants ni nyina wo ho kwan so na obi akasa na wo weni omo ebinuma we no omo na wo fa Kyerematen call picking for fantastic na efe o de Ewura mama part Minia Sly OPK MPs ni bi e ka no ho na omo di nachi na ayefe edi so obi so ko na ne nkrofo di na chi na mo dɔso a mo obi nkɔ ka ba bi sai ene ya hwepo abamu mpanifo nyina sɛ ɔmo konkodi obi ka sa de anka ewura sra nkonko kodi ni power for so echi that is it.
Dr. Gideon Bwako unyame ya ma sina ka finish.
Yes. Omahini Korasanti.
Wamangene Babina Sante. Wamangene Babina Sante. Wamangene Babina Sante. What can I say? We'll carry on. Wamangene Babina Sante. Wamangene Babina Sante. Wamangene Babina Sante. What can I say? We'll carry on.
26 minutes after AF5 Higher Semper 94.7 Ekosiisen Jumedino ana wasugusu awuti na ocean so mamenda CP some of your text messages about send me introduce me guest that and I say quickly Minya Atu US of A Atu Machel Atuaba I see to where the 1 pound can James say Atu so what to okay okay, so this one says that going by the logic of Dr. Gideon, can I, as a sympathizer of the NPP as far back as 1992, without party card, and worked for the party in diverse ways, can be go and file as flag bearer, and we are Sembusa on also Ebusa Dr. Gideon Bwako. And the man also say, are the jobs he's talking about even real? So on what grounds was Bawumia calling Mahama incompetent? And also want some about Amponsa Bedi Akose Omahene, kindly extend my greetings to my boss. He has spoken our mind, and we the delegates have chosen Dr. Bawumia already. Amponsa Bedi Ako. Paul the Soso say long one from the US of A senior, please tell Gideon that no amount of damage control to make Bawumia look attractive to Ghanaians will work. Bawumia has failed and totally has crashed the economy of Ghana. The economy of Ghana is in a mess at the moment. The bad economy is at the ICU. Please tell Gideon that if Bawumia has any better magic to offer and for the economy to be better, this is the time. Why does he want to become a president before doing that so-called magic Gideon claims his boss has? Bawumia is very incompetent and is running away from his shadow because he just does not understand the basic economic fundamentals of Ghana. Please, can Gideon tell us when will his boss rearrest the dollar that has broken jail? Also, when will his boss account for the PDS scandal? Gideon should stop throwing construction stones into our eyes this afternoon. Hey, construction construction stones, man. Kennedy appear say, "Oh my, Dr. Bawumia is NDC's nightmare, and because of that, he's going to win hands down." Please, can you check the data of the dollar rate from 2016 to 2020? The dollar stabilized. If not because of the global crisis, like the dollar will be at the same. Will be as same as 2020, which was $1 to 6 cedis 19 Ghana cedi in 2020. Okay, so this one says the accusation is too much. Your man is frustrated. I don't know whether you're talking about Dr. Gideon Bwako's frustration or whatever. And another one gets to here. What happened to all his expertise as economic guru since 2001, sorry, as alluded to by Dr. Gideon Bwako? How did the dollar move from $1 to 16 Ghana cedi? So that's what a text answer. Lots of your text messages, but quickly, me I say lawyer chum very much as a sanctioner Minuatik Mohammed and so atnase afi era slide tete so atnase me fa concern so But clearly, you want to me a strategy with bra on run a bit of comment about Dr. Gideon Bakuni.
Oh, my name, Mitchell, lawyer, mediatic. Me who not?
Yeah, on my Libya or village, Libya, Kogambaga, even who are PhD in the
it's looking good. No, my name, Mitchell, Alanko Kyerematen, Mitchell, strong. Share a campaign team, you know. Now, on my name, Missy Muntem, of course, as usual. Say, oh, Bass and Pa, even if you are not coming here, you tune in after 2 p.m. every day. Oh, opportunity in Quadia. Now, we team in your Gideon Boakum. Now, Miraho, papa. Sabi. Dear Gideon Boaku Beye, where we are, Ewaha. Sabi. Advisors to Dr. Bawumia on his campaign must call Dr. Gideon Boaku to order. One far ND Ama NPP. One far ND Ama Dr. Bawumia. One far ND Ama National Council. One far ND Ama National Executive Committee of your party. One far ND Ama the rank and file of your party. Mira hope na what distorted facts. I was studio her. While your former regional youth organizer is an advisor to the vice president. And the name Semo Bekebiano Emodru. Na on she BBA because me ameti hey Omahine. Me di Alanko Kyerematen on principle say is the best to win that 2024. That does not mean say me met trans studio her. Na mean Randy and Crawford down. Na mean to Ayampia. Na mean casting in windows at people. There are things on my when I meet delegates. I can't share because you're inner introspection as to who can win the seat for us. Maybe try radio so I will try me many craminka. But me share a see a for now. I will say it as it is. Because MPP supporters, there were almost 6 million or 6 million MPP supporters. Nipa any opportunity to elect a leader for us, 220,000. And then the general Ghanaians on Betuaba, a year 17 million in 2024. So you are not dealing with only 220,000 people. Assembly Obekano, Bisa who say, does it rest well with the 6 million core MPP supporters? Does it rest well with the 17 million Ghanaians that will be seeking their mandate? Now, some call election, I dear who power or candidate no, one credibility, character, and competence. These 3 C. Take it in good faith. So credibility, the general public, Ghana Fonina, should attest to your credibility. Ayampia cannot help you. Sabi, your party no, there were rules and regulations that a guiding party no. And then Dr. Bawumia's spokesperson Gideon Boaku, or see MPP membership card immaterial and who here. And so the first political statement that Dr. Bawumia reorganization of your party no, or see or 25 Ghana cedi for every polling station delegate to acquire a membership card. Multiply by 220,000, how much they paid for it. We are doing it. He just said it. It's immaterial. The constitution of your party, what identifies you as a member, a card-bearing member, is in the constitution. And then he ran it and poo-poo it, saying it's important. Now, I say why we did the intelligence of the National Council, who had to give Dr. Bawumia a waiver in 2008 to become a running mate. Why didn't he use the argument, say, or a special assistant to Governor Akwa? Let me give you a typical example. Former aide or special assistant to the former IGP. Chobo. Say, Kufona, Nanado appointed. Peter. Say, Nanado appointed as IGP. So being a special assistant to him,
appointed as
IGP. As an IGP. So his special assistant, does it make him an automatic member of the MPP?
It doesn't.
Does it? Dr. Gideon Boakum could have advanced this argument in 2008 when they questioned the membership of Dr. Bawumia. Ebra, you questioned the membership. The then National Council had to ask for a waiver, and it's on record. And now the D party for the term say party membership card here. It should tell Dr. Bawumia to write to the party headquarters and reverse all the payment they've made for members for party people to take a membership card
and return his card
and return his money. Look, you disagree. So let me place on record the fact that you were special assistant, and yeah, president he doesn't appoint a special assistant.
The requirement of us over Ashanti region youth organization.
It begs the question. And then look at those who vetted him. Nipek, look, me to endorse even a form, and I mean you can say to endorse a form for any presidential aspirant as a member of parliament. You must go to party membership. Got your party membership card.
The same thing.
Me party membership card. I had to look for it.
Of course.
I mean quoting. And they will check if I'm in good standing. And then you rubbish it. Because it suits you to you running the party down. Now so the party no say your movie. Me say look, ministers need government appointees. Me call National Youth Authority. Me want me special assistant. No, Nana do they appoint no. He could have been NDC, he could have been anybody.
Of course.
It doesn't qualify him as an MPP person. But of course, my special assistant was an MPP member. But in many times, in Crawford, you don't seek clearance from the president. So it doesn't make you a party person. Now, I say I'm around here. As part of Dr. Bawumia's statement, or she said, any MPP running mate no be GR, you could have become the governor. Obiana MPP appoint you deputy governor. You were hoping that when NDC come, you could have become the governor of the central bank. Look, me see, in Sembi Waha, they should not provoke us to come and sit on radio and discuss them. They shouldn't. Try. In summer, you can't want them. Nobody will use Dr. Bawumia's tribe or where he's coming from against him. But it's also incumbent on us as a party. So you look for a candidate who can easily win elections for you. And in candidate search, we do a lot of where you are coming from. The constitution and composition of ethnic groupings in the one's constituency or otherwise. As in, North, obviously, the PC and Ekoyi candidate. There were a lot of consultations based on some of these things. And when we meet as party people, we discuss them. Auntie, if it is all about he's overly qualified, and the Yenkoyi, Dr. Nanado Yi, Dr. Bayo could have picked another Chebi person to pay him to run. Because they are all qualified. They are equally competent people from Eastern region. He could have picked them. It is based on ethnic balance. That is why even the constitution requires so your cabinet should be ethnically balanced. So you look at the advantage. So the point we are making here, nobody is using it against Dr. Bawumia. Who has said it? Nobody has said it. Now you are setting your own questions and answering them to suit you to court emotions. It won't wash. Me see credibility, competence, character, any of the co-elections. Now, Omahini, President of the Republic, the state of the nation, I can say the country is in crisis. Now, a country in crisis, the co-elections, but he said we are working towards it. And like Kyerematen some more kind of Western North. I say, many know. Baby, I just say, Ekoya say. Your 2024 messages and these were the things he said.
I think when said
no, but these are hard facts. Look, my main country MPP need say Sebi, after 8 years of Nanado's reign, now he said the next MPP administration will not do anything different. Now will do the same things. Anyways, where are you going? So this politics of not being able to critique your own performance and pick out the best and put it forward, no. And why? So the fact that you are Dr. Bawumia, you want to run for our party, and say we shouldn't even critique it. And the moment we raise the issues and critique it, then you are running under the cover. Say, me are not 90. Me, I'm not a Majoakan person, or I'm a Ningo from Old Ningo, extreme minority tribe person. I don't do my politics like that. Onyai Nyeman or Seti on any questions, and he's trying to answer them. So you run under the cover, say they are asking the questions because I'm a Northerner, because I'm a Muslim. Who said so? In any case, he's advancing the argument, say to Obama Dr. Bawumia, all the Muslims will vote and therefore will negate NDC propaganda, say we are an Akan party. Listen to me. From 1996, every elections, NPP will put up a Muslim running mate. It's for strategic reasons. We'll have to analyze the impact over time.
Who was Adubuahin's running mate?
Malik Alassam.
Yeah. Yakubu.
Oh, so, you see, we do this for strategic reasons. NDC put 2 Christians forward. They beat us in the Zongos anyways. And if you think that why I've come in this politics, I will not analyze it. NDC puts 2 Southerners and 2 Christians, yet they win the Zongo communities. In Medina, Boniface Sadiq, a respected Muslim, he lost to a Christian Sosu, a pastor. So you must do the analysis well. Analysis, we will not stop. We will do the analysis. Which candidate has the propensity to attract the votes? And nobody should think that we are doing the analysis because of where one is coming from. No. Nobody. And this is our channel setting well questions. Now we answer questions now. We are not going to the 2024 election to satisfy NDC. We are going to 2024 elections to win. So if all it's about how to satisfy the NDC attack, say we are a Akan party. Now NDC, when we are anti-Muslim party, why are they putting 2 Christians forward in every election? And they beat us even in the Zongos. We should interrogate it. This is NDC for. They put 2 Christians, yet they win the Zongo communities. And we've been putting a Muslim running mate since 1996. Yet we are losing it.
So the best candidate at this point in time,
yes,
to lead the MPP,
yes, me, I'm supporting Dr. Bawumia. But listen,
you're not supporting.
I'm supporting. I'm not supporting Dr. Bawumia. Yeah. I'm supporting Alan Kyerematen. Sorry. The point is that, so I'll tell my story and explain. Say, baby, we are not 220,000 people. I decided, say, Dr. Akotoni, I'm an MPP person. But I won't sit here and cast in widows at others to say that when somebody critique the system on Kotini party, how arrogant can that be? How arrogant? And you see, people like this, or name the Ekoso. So, or no, maybe.
That's a spokesperson to the vice president.
Please, the party is bigger than the spokesperson to the vice president.
No problem with that.
The party is bigger. But look, those who are managing the party, listen. Look, we are not taking the office of the vice president to the elections. We are not taking the office of the vice president to the elections. We are taking the party to the elections. And we must do the surgical operations within and put our best man forward.
So at this point, surgical operations are
Alan Kyerematen, me, according to my personal opinion, that is why I'm canvassing for vote for him. So I must be careful of what I say, so that if we the other candidate will come and support. Sabi, I say Dr. Bawumia, everything good in this party, Dr. Bawumia. So what was Akufo-Addo then? What was Akufo-Addo then? What was Akufo-Addo then? Then we're winning 16 seats in the northern region. So it means that we will get the vote for the presidency. You see, the 16 seats they are referring to, count how many of those seats the president lost and check if it's a presidential winning seat.
Halima Mahama seat no.
So for me, Omahine, yes, some of it trying to hack no. Sabi on for bu Emma party penning for. On for bu Emma the rank and file. Say ye call elections now ye interrogated to critique the issues. It doesn't mean somebody is doing so because of where one is coming from. No. It's for good reason. And in someone I just said something. Said we want to win presidential and parliamentary seats. In winning 16 seats in the northern regions, are you saying that the flag bearer you put out there didn't do anything? It all in to your benefit. Now, so we need 16 seats. Now we bomb some. What about somebody whose region?
But so when him say the choice of a vice president is always strategic.
And then all of us, whoever you select, as far as even to the extent that the presidential candidate must be strategic. So you must interrogate the issues. And obey the 16 seat aba, yet we lost majority of those 16 seats the presidential. So me too, I'm saying, say, bring a candidate who can maximize your vote. In 2024 election, any elections are that for. So put your best man forward. Okay. Because we've tested it over time. It has failed.
All right. Lawyer, answer my.
Said the idea come here, the NPP. Many NPP, but then some be okay. Yes, but
NPP there now.
But here, no man go.
Yes, Rebecca. NDC, I said, but no NDC.
Oh, when and me, I can understand. Then I look as well. So now, no man, into what they mean.
Okay, so brief about Dr.
Yeah. And my baby me and supper, my group in my baby and supper, American was. Giddy can Gideon can say. Many insanity, but Gideon Oka has said. Mark created 2.1 million jobs since you took power. Oh, what? And Yanokre. And I'm between the time saying Yanokre. Oh, man, this is his own boss, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Tinwe. Or say, dated 27th of April 2023. Airport American Archery. It's 27th April 2023. Bawumia was 70. 2 million jobs created since 2017. 2 million. It's never the same as 2.1. Into what?
Hold on.
Oh, Nyabata na bohu de American. Nyabata
1,000 to me account.
Well, your friend is I think. I know. Anyone. Why we could get 1 million? Anyone. Young Granum.
Okay.
This is Honorable Ignatius Bavo. So on air. Tin when was in Biawa. 16th September 2022. This is the employment minister talking. We have created over 5 million jobs since 2017. It's reported by CTFM or citynews.com. Employment ministers were creating 5 million, but we were creating 2 million since 2017, and they are all picking from the same year 2017. Oh, control ADSO.
Source review.
City News, and
City News.
Okay, liars are leading us. Mami Sanko be the same employment minister. Was
with them in China, I say I could two figures in Emma.
Only light on the I know that. I could tell you know some matter. Yeah, the same employment minister when he appeared before Parliament on his vetting. Tiene wasn't been on jobs. As as in the second appearance, and not the first one. 21. They're not making. Tiene so the okay. Government created 3 million jobs since 2017. So which is which?
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. 2.1, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. I do not one government too. Employment minister on apadians and something to me figure. O man panyama de gira wadjo bia wadmam abana gba bia ajafa abonobo. Eko communication for man wajafa. National Identification Authority adima Bawumia na yo. Bibia na yo onu so se wa create 2.1 million. Ne technical why
Special
aid. And so tia less than 1 hour ago. Onu se mo create 2 million jobs since 2017. It won't give you Mbwaku and no boss Bawumia ni Ignatius Bafo wa. Why na kan kwase Ghana for?
Employment minister figures no so 3 and 5. Only the boss they say 2.12. So that's why
oh my ni na adma ya create.
Be what the no cry. The years differ 2017 to 2021 and 2022.
Since 2017. Obi a became president from 2017. It with many problem. One we say 2017, but we say 2017. Gideon say 2017. Ignatius say 2017. It say o kan be be no masam. We na say 2017 yate. No man say kan ne ko anim na ka de no do so. Meba. So o kan 2021 say 3 million. E ba say na o vice president 2023 no ka 2.1.
That's what it.
Until woman I swat ni ye you de na anaso mu nyina wu. These are liars leading this country. When the best managers now must say mom kwan no mon toaso no they can't even be honest to their own electorates. Yena yekosa anla ekoto ba ma wo no ko mutumi boni no kura ma wo. O kasa ma fa wa hwa che bo no twa wontro. Womunio. These are the people. Metika mo me tie no kasa na me can you imagine asem mo nkwa na wonu me wo print out ni go but manfa. So immediately I have to go online to search for all those and then do a screenshot of these things. Can you imagine? So why that kind of correct? Is it Bawumia? Is it his aide? Is it the employment minister? Who Who is speaking the truth when it comes to jobs and the jobs that you have created? Now say I'm pam ukrum ha etie. O man ne kwaba. Say you created 2 million or over 1 million jobs ukrum ha. Kwaba. E ba ne say yeti mo admani din I mean number ne correctly. No be adi bro ka bi anzi so. When them two one the same person of car 3 and 1 and 5 another time. Of 5 no ne bias so no so aja assembly ko we bakra no ono so nam 2.1. Bias na this so kasa man boss so this kasa me ono so 2 million.
Okay.
So where are the figures?
Right.
Ebiem one second. I send 20 but what the bus idea I say it mean I want that. Because when you can afford e kasa hu say you better abey politics I be but tell be a ban ma be say okay. I was when be say be me control application ko pa mo. But there are people who are still searching for jobs associated. Ebi fro. Ebi send CVs man. But some create ma be akwa. And so am say bomade na bom num dim adwuma yo. Safo ni edi ki onmu padwuma ni bia yo. Ebi ni ofase, ebi ye nuan, ebi ye namfo, ebi ye namfo. Padwuma ni bia yo. Enti se betra na adwuma na ban se wa create o de bo no safonyin bo na wo mrane. Se wa ya ade tie mu ye nsema ne ma ko no nto aso nkonya mfim efirihia du nsia o se ka ne se dumienu nso. Enka ho. Butin ni nukura wo no ana ni wa asem ne na adwuma so wa ye o. Na wa adwuma bo na adwuma ni wa da se o man. Wo na ye yo. What ma was wayo? You can't even be honest your own job. Wa was waye. Which mean honest rate. It's do bia de obesi na
obi ansem na wa yire ho.
Oh, what name you to I mean dia maso.
Preliminary comment kra. Obi ansem na ho favorite usaro.
Na baba no san ka sem bi say Bawumia the dollar is not under Bawumia. And give you an do ba studio aba o.
Okay, sir.
The dollar is not under Bawumia. Now when I can't say dollar, I'm watching the scene. Chum the guy on. Ya chum. Me na me can't say dollar, I'm watching the scene. Out of whom the performer as an interview to know. Me am boss.
Me say Dr. Bawumia Kasayo. Na dollar no wasem ne ho asem te sen.
Ano say
A collective responsibility.
Yeah. Collective responsibility with who? Obajina no can't say dollar no watching no can't say yache no. Wan can't say yache no. So can't say yache no dey na twi kasa no what dey call bafuma ewi. Mewa was one to next year at the former IGP and the able some Bawumia Kasa you be musi and the Sabra must say incompetent level no less than 4 cities and a competent person is in government in charge of the economic management team and I'm 12 and 13 okay competence in Bonnie na ko so obey incompetent and you
mama no wase I think maybe I was back quickly Slime, why you were saying you some membership cards no? Because when Ebinum should disagree, Ebinum be a worried say they've been part of the party's process from 1992 without even a card. But they've taken key positions and they've also voted for the party countless occasions, known out there everywhere. So I'll say you need to relook at this matter of the card, no the disagreement out there.
I agree with you, but let me tell you something. If it's immaterial, card here, it means your membership will always be in doubt.
Of course.
Yeah, the rules are different. And American countries will go national council and to the extent that the card here there, he wouldn't have needed.
Because they are citing a lot of things that call Kenson Akai and all those things.
And that was a special decision.
No,
Great Alliance was different.
If you don't agree to some of these dissenting opinions, to weigh into what you are saying.
No, I agree, and I have a point to make about
it. Look, Mami can't just say, me maka a church say card no here. Dr. Bawumia will not have paid for all party people to own a party card. That is one. Number two, say card here and it doesn't establish membership. And Dr. Bawumia wouldn't have been given a special waiver by National Council for him to become a running mate.
Exactly.
In 2008.
Okay,
these are clear things I've said.
But we main kind of we will say I didn't so Dr. or Alan Kyerematen main kind here. It was
word by word.
Okay, so I'll say good day, Omar, and I kindly ask Dr. Gideon Boaki to tone down a little bit. We are all for the party, but his tone today, both on peace and your station today, has not been the best. I agree. He has to respond to some misconceptions But to say that it is an insult to certain people saying they were in the party and they have no right to say so is not the best. Kindly ask him to tone down. Our candidate DMB hasn't changed since his filing. He communicates well, but he shouldn't get carried away. I played with him. So that's also from I think
you know.
Anna M said a bit of correction here. Mamenda a strong woman in our body politics. But I'll say Dubois, the running mate Roland Al Hassan.
Roland Al Hassan, not Alhaji Malik Al Hassan. Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. My name Nidi Kamicha Gambaga name Mamprogo Fonina, Mamprogo Mai, Michubia.
I'm sure that your language that they can hear you.
Oh, say I had a tree station, yes, I did anchor. Anyway, but Purgamba Dimza near Untanga, Purman Pruguza near Untanga. Having said that, the issue with the Ubazanka Usian Toka. But Eddie, I say in Suya Kibi. Media measures free the issue of card. And the entire measures here free honor say I've been a general secretary of a political party before, intiminim. A woman say they contribute a lot to party without having party cards. Baby. In fact, Mamika Crancho and Prempino, people rush for party cards when they are due to run for elections within the party. Obey Juma Nansu party card, a friend party card on GB. Or koji only when a due time or person Gina for internal elections. Now say say we to reduce. But like who born the next his name is synonymous with the party, what I say. And no but to say party card here is immaterial. Maybe I think it's just a question of choice of words. He could have said it better, say you want Crofobia who contribute to the party more, Abra Omun Shada NG card. But who for parties Nina Mbrano, what shows say you are a party man? The only identification HSA Asumesi NPP, NDC, PNC and any party member your party ID card. And you can't discount it if you want to establish identity as far as your membership of a party is concerned. Umse Nkrofo so aye djuma obi enim say asumesi de party ni or a party we you can say member nemom ubisa nze party card when want me in chiro because on GB
na nyenti ne was sympathizers and supporters
exactly what I say but by entimi nka say party card ehun hia like I said his words did not communicate his intentions. No person or say, oh, you not necessarily the case is so what party card and son of what my party Juma and I want Crophobia or my party Juma without party card. But maybe his choice of words in the money, yes, sir, Sebi or disregarding and discounting the significance of party cards. No, and where I sit, I've seen people and they want Crophobia and I want Crophobia, they would come and contribute to the party. Sika omudwe party nkra edo so che nkrofo mukita party cards no.
Yes, it's true.
People cry, look, they don't even want people to know cry say they are members of the party. Now so sika they sustain the party. What is here? Anti party card no important. But
I think some of the address iPhones they hardly come to the front for any role.
They hardly do. Yes. I think they could have communicated that viewpoint much more better than he did. And again, say now or can the boss attributes are for which reason our officer said the party ma eto abanomano and now can say but you see the difficulty the vice president finds himself in is he's a serving vice president and an aspirant because you can't communicate your ambition, your intentions, your aspirations divorced from near Ekosiisen. And that is why they require a great deal of tact, because there's a fine line between communicating to party delegates and Ghana Manina, because he's a serving vice president. Until you can on Nyama Ekosiisen. Until you can't say, oh, I am speaking to the delegates alone about Juma Awaye and Anyuma Awaye, without that having an implication on the general, voting population. Because the vice president, he's a symbol of government. Yebo vice president, he's a representative of government. Ntinyo yebia so di magana man Ghana man nyina. It requires some high level tact to communicate say an aspiration and ne opeso flag bearership contester and it should do award the party ma any Ghana. You need to be a bit skillful and tactical about the way you communicate. Now Okanzembi say the dollar is not under Bawumia. TMK said it requires some tact. It's a position that it will be Samia. Mechimiaka said to some extent, but again, there are a bit more who argue say, but he leads the economic management team. But he's just one person out of many. Until, like he said, collective responsibility. Until Fanny say, Anka you see in semi kuya, Anka the credit in Abemano. Sanka Fanny in Amano. What has here?
The EMT abomo modimpa.
Minkasa.
I'm see the EMT.
I am because the EMT crown yam body. Yamakaza and Adun Abon Homodin. And if including me, sure the Gideon crowd says, the president Akufo-Addo has done well, he has stabilized the city as if for yam body dio. But we are struggling to single out individuals. And I think for me, and you're fair. Because when he stood against E-Levy, when it backfired, no. Say Yanka say, oh, Bawumia was vindicated. What is her? Nobody says, oh, Dr. Bawumia, deep him because you saw say I didn't and you spoke against it. Yanfa credit now man say he spoke well against the E-Levy, no. What I say? But nyanko yeni die na ye board ye disasu bono bono but ne waya akọ yeni die ye mboni din o ena ne akọ ye for everybody no so die ye nka so no modern bonti which else you say akọ ye ma aban ni nyina anko ye so a anko ye ma aban ni nyina. So it would be unfair to say oh because and this is the difficulty being an economist in a government and placed at the level he's placed, anything about the economy now, and what even makes it worse? The lectures are not all on the economy, no.
That's why because Wakasadia,
Wakabipa. What I say, and like I said, it's a bit difficult given his role as the 7th vice president and somebody who wants to lead the NPP. Until Obia or Kasamano, no, media. My advice to them is they should be more tactful about it because one year, like Gideon Bako did today, no, 1 year people might construe near Wokano to mean you may be a that necessarily might not be your intention. What you say, and more Nkrofo Mukasama Mampin Abedi and Mani Yomo say they. Look, his position is unique. Until you can't be seen speaking like everybody else. Other candidates are free to say the things they want to say. But who, as a vice president, who is also running to be your party's flag bearer, we are constrained in many ways. No one be anka bia obetimi yibiama ebimo oni omo preno because some of them have had the chance to be ministers. But one year uko kasatiana Ukasetia Baina Wangaza vice president. And he is constrained in many ways. What I say? We have some of them who are ministers for agriculture, for example. Ejuman Samsama Yaka figure young ye. Papa Nunkwa said he created so many jobs. Jobs no
the figures.
Meka to figures unkwa. What I say? Onunkwa figures. In fact, I also seen Dr. Mahamudu Diaby. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Diaby. What I say? Now, so you can't go and say, Papa, figures not the buy, no, no credit. Because invariably you are running down your own government. And in a position here unique, and that's why, like I said, you require a great deal of tact to be able to communicate the views of the vice president as vice president and the views of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia as a candidate. Having said so, many just like about the issue of origin, and this is a very dicey topic. You see, ethnicity poses a danger to democracy, but you can't do without it. African politics is everywhere else simple. In other jurisdictions, ethnicity may not take the nature and the form one wagana. Uko USA, ethnicity is defined more generally in terms of race. What is here? Until you were the whites, Hispanics, blacks, and so on and so forth. And people vote based on these considerations. Now, your background had ethnicity, is defined largely by tribal affiliations, and it makes it a bit. It's a catch-22 situation. So how do you walk that fine rope? And that fine line, how do you walk it without making avoidable mistakes? Until immediate, where you come from can be both an advantage and a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, of course.
The way ubesia can exactly. If you miscommunicate it, and if you don't present it well, one year a bit hard. Until I would say, where the vice president comes from could be an advantage. It could also be construed by others as a disadvantage. But let's not discount the fact, trying to shed a certain tag. Let's not discount it. Because every party is supposed to be seen as a national party. Now, if for a very long time, yes, you party Bakudia, it belongs to a certain ethnic group, like that's the perception. And in politics, perception they are here power. Oh, now OBC, my trump card is I'm trying to dispel some notion. They say your party is dominated by a certain ethnic group. Yenswa ye representations from minorities, Yes, we are timid ye. I don't think that you can begrudge such a fellow for having such a trump card. How he plays it for me is important. And Amika say, baby, all free no can be an advantage or disadvantage. You imagine a kwanya obefaso edi akawasem no. And this also me free her. And you say party there when free this particular ethnic group, I want mean any money. But me but to dispel it. I'm a living example. Say my metimia be vice president, and my party can allow me to become the president. Inti emma obi ndwin say oh near omo kafa ye party hono no because I'm here to dispel our notion, and you can send delegates and share my bid from that angle and from many other angles. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to have such a trump card, but like I said, how you play it is very important. But then if you
just a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Story we are published by Daily Statesman. November 11th, 2022.
On the card matter.
On the card matter.
Dr. Gideon
Buakum pays for cards for NPP members.
And he probably
the governing New Party has introduced new party identification cards as part of its measures to identify all party members. In view of this, an economic advisor and spokesperson to the vice president, Dr. Gideon Buakum, has fully paid for the cost of cards for all party officials in the Tano North constituency of Ahafo region.
Okay, so on this card matter, that is where a lot of issues are coming up. For instance, Sly, this texter says that the card issue raised by Dr. Gideon Buakum has been taken out of context by Sly. What he said was that your contribution to the party is more relevant
than owning just a
party card.
It's in the constitution of the party.
That's a valid point to make.
But you believe
it's a valid point.
Yeah.
That is why somebody just said
we have party members and
party we have party members and party sympathizers.
Yes.
Now, Opeso the president, what you need to be a member as a member of the party. And I'm saying he's belittled the intelligence of National Council by waiving. If his argument today,
what could too deep?
No, I think like I was saying, ABR, his choice of words, did not communicate.
They shouldn't do this. Because goofy, we should admit that he goofed.
I don't want to assume he meant to say and who here irrelevant. No, And like I said, I've been a general secretary of a party before. There are who contributed more than. Look, Obi Wawa, let me tell you, there are people who own party cars for strategic reasons. They belong to all parties. Or Kitawudi, or Kitayedi, or Kitawemudia. Massa, what has here? And that alone, establishing membership, true membership, no, is a suspect. What has here? And then we've been
also communicate to call constituency bimo. Konikumo. Omi no mbusa everybody be sure say we there was me a branch organizer no say na say people we any branch for na what's it
what has here? So I'm not holding brief for him. But me my view is say what he meant to communicate, his choice of words, gave people a different impression. But they've contributed to parties like more significantly than Nkrofo Mukita party cars, but they don't own party cars.
Of course, I mean,
look, and they are the ones who actually sustain parties. And the person will not go look. Sika muhiya dear Congress or one or mum. Look, if you're having a major meeting or one or mum.
The difference in the material is a woman.
No, but they are uncrophobic cry and look, people who even communicate for your party. If we line them up and we ask, say, Obian producing party card, you'll be shocked, say, Bimu Nibi. Now, so they appear on red. Look, me person me come here and let me say it publicly. No, I acquired a PNC card 6 months before the first time I ran to become general secretary. No, maybe, but all along, let me hear Jumama PNC. Everybody knew me. What must I say? But could you discount my membership of the PNC simply because I had not gone for a car? In fact, I was actually issuing cars to people. But me and Gaza as an individual,
but you're backdated.
What's that?
Okay, so you're free and say. But you
see, or how much may free. But I think my advice to all sides.
But even at that time, Dr. Bawumia Bank of Ghana, don't mean a card bearing party person.
He could, but it was not necessary. He could be, but it wasn't necessary. But you see,
at the Bank of Ghana, a political appointment. Deputy governor of the Bank of
Second deputy of that.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. President appointment.
Political appointment.
But he was appointed because of politics, because of his expertise. Oh, David.
And yes, sufficient.
It was also recommended him. Dr. Polakwa no MPP. Dr. Polakwa no MPP. No MPP. Dr. Polakwa was not an MPP man. But because of the brains in President for friend by.
It's not about digging. But card bearing members in Kwana.
No, that's the suggestion you are making.
That's what you're doing.
The person who shares the aspirations and the visions of your party,
not necessarily a card bearing member.
For certain positions, yes.
For which
it doesn't mean that it is not a political appointment.
No card bearing member as presidential candidate.
No, that you can't governorship.
CPP, Professor Hagan.
Yeah, Professor Hagan.
He was not. President Kufuor appointed him.
Yes.
He was not a card bearing member of our party from CPP.
Yes.
He appointed him and quite a number of people. But I'm saying that if you listen to
even Moses Daniba,
health minister and all that, let me tell you something. The president, once, even if you are not a card-bearing member of the party or identifies with the party, the president appoints you. It doesn't change the fact that it's a political appointment. A card-bearing member doesn't make it a political, but the president who appoints you or a political, so the appointment becomes a political appointment.
And then every appointment in this country is political.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Once the president appoints you,
no.
But wait,
we need to even define what constitutes political appointment.
What is political appointment?
So
maybe if you define the very wide
judges appointed under your
exactly, so they are political appointments.
It's very important. I made a statement now, say, except defined by the Constitution. I just said so.
But all appointments by the president are defined in the
What is a
Constitution.
political appointment?
And then maybe person will define it. Bank of Ghana more act.
That's what I'm
What are you see,
so
because
anybody at all can become
because it's not a political appointment, you know. You can't fire the governor or his deputy.
Not anybody.
But naturally, it had to be arranged.
arranged.
He resigned. He wasn't fired. You see, no, you can't say, are you willing to continue or resign? And if you Miba, hold on, Miba. No, they couldn't force him out. If he said no, what I say? But the arrangement, the package you went home with, now this I
could trace Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's membership of the party from 2001. And yes, Akonya better on a president before appointing as a deputy governor. So he himself was tracing his membership.
Okay, so Yamba back to our conversation.
But me, let me too for say, they should tone down. Let me say, temperatures, rise up rather very quickly. Omunya butre we busion tokwa 100 year mukun beyond like level opponents ye twen muku tra bebe ese mukuno na muwia reconciliation. Look, you can spend 1 year trying to do reconciliation now so emfa what I say nti it's a friendly fight.
We say there was
no contest. No, nearby woman say, I mean, it was a one-man show, so it was easy to. Who else? Who else contested?
Who was Mr. Contested? I agree with Anna.
Kojo Bonsu didn't count.
Oh, yeah.
What you have live here? I contest one guy. And you want
I saw the Nana Pony a Yakas or mobile race.
Oh, no, I
was another power. Papa has a striking resemblance with the president. And watch Omutu glasses nibi. And maybe the looks in I don't know. Maybe he feels the looks would deceive delegates and answer it. Otherwise, Mintini didn't cry that.
Nanapo.
You didn't know.
Nanapo.
Why don't call Sakura? And now, no, so the glasses, no, so.
And the energy expert guy, young guy, so.
When,
or signing. Energy expert.
To the extent that we're even struggling to remember the names, I would say.
Kojopoku. Kojopoku Safwa.
I even Bakuya no so also flag by name president or no what media.
Oh no, I employment figures now
what you there or file so
what submit
that's all back.
On the ambition as a person, don't for president.
Don't condemn
it. On the kind last time now.
When they asked him why do you want to be president, was he or no? The ambition is to become flag bearer, not president. Until already we can't say delegates and say Mutumaya baby. Because me, I don't want to be president. I just want to be flag bearer. Where do you come? It's like you want to be president. They put a question to you. Why do you want to become president?
And you are not a flag bearer.
Okay.
I'm not okay.
Anyway, our former president, your flag bearer,
correct.
He seems to have challenges with Nyoma Ekosu court. Not even killers are prosecuted on daily basis.
Yeah, and I found it strange.
Mahama reacts to Kwesi's criminal case being heard against him, and then criminal case against me is marks of intimidation. Kwesi Nankasa Nakaza. I don't know. More person Matias say due process na ye Supreme Court.
Among the High Court, me
well, I mean, I understand when he says Supreme Court. I mean, you don't want to say the court, so I get you. Anyway, so mine, young son him being Sukakra, and a man person Shannon say, Usha and Kasaye be a Koswa. Yana a the only conclusion you can draw. And it's a NPP are buying mum and Chikafo. Abom trimu pose. Bonia yebedini. Whether by clean means or by foul means. And none of them is already TV3.
What happened?
There were 2 panels on it, and I don't know whether it was 2 or 3, but I know Edu G was there, and then the Pamesa 2 was there. And some of the utterance, we would jail him.
Hey.
From
That was emphatic and specific.
What I say?
They are not here, so it's
But when they send on Jones, my candy see a man to someone kind. My son and my answer.
now you mentioned those who were there.
I didn't mean that you the comments to me.
Something other than I'm going to tell because I know Robin Magoka. Good. So I mean, the maker depends on that doing, and they're all lawyers. Anyway, Cassabi a cosso, or my honey. A terrible manipulation and say, Cobras and to Ochum, time Cobras and. If you shall in town, but me you be a mayan of one thing, as I take a shake, a cat say, Cobras and Tessim. Adding, Adianaba. Oh my, then see. Papa it in me be in my Canada. Now, Broom for Jedun. And Oba, say, Oba pray to me, Ghana. When Ghana, Mamma said that Krumha. Say, and could you be at the Sana dear? Yet the mother say, Nemo no be a would never be Jennifer. It is all baby dear. Yet the chance. Senotiabo. Oh my. We see dance of Baba Pribi, not Ghana, near more than a year. More than one year to go to elections. And we see not doing P. Okay? And we see not doing P. A 2 and among the Ninkata, some comma, a buying on as a 2 mina, a man, a man as a ditran from Gano. Or the common said, man of a kind, somewhere, and in the Munsumarium. They say me much. Answara wade ma omno dan ni fa na kuku nim kaka ano ba na cheap bari kurum Ghana everyone sisi wa ebi hu ni party for mani so ade hu ni se mutumi bua me de a ene na mo metuni o man after 2020 when I'm operate you know I practice law abroad I come and with my experience in immigration practice 2020 a face challenges pa not just immigration I mean every other legal practice be some law firms want to be operating abroad. Challenges in nice. I did a business in COVID some year. You do a file document, the document, no COVID to mention. In I said the question storeroom, be most keeping the bear 4 days and over. And son of be a question document in the moon and someone I be. And so many things delayed. The normal standard time of doing applications to the home offices and other institutions, maximum 6 months, at most 9 months. Now, I can say, I know year then, Abama Osaka. Papa ina ntu adi hunza me dia ko November 2019 dia sanchire kaswa dia engoduru fa na se impose a check bi about July August 2020 dia na kameza ai dia kan bi biara at most due to this challenge I'm making ti anya na sa ana so anya na sa and me ko ba se a delay na so nyina mu no in criminal prosecutions mo and say in criminal offenses enimo me nu ene die sie pa e ma itim just bobi kwadu. The actus reus and the mens rea. The act that you commit, and then the intention behind the act. Oh yeah. Send me in the Cassie and in the Casaway bonnet. You just about charge. Edwardina and Marano said, "You walk word." Already, a bit where you MP before come to my panel. Actually, boss free die at 2 on the suburb of Pemunda. Dear Namodia. What do you mean by I'm running the Ejima? Okay. A political party out of whatever interest cannot. You know, I'm running the Ejima. All right. Mate, someone can say, and you're running the Ejima. But they wouldn't tell me, Body can say, NPP for action and boss. Uti someone can and then I'm a person can. A part of the issues that are still pending to the Maminchu one in answer. Now, me rely mostly on the idea about that, which is the Supreme Court part. Oh, shiny money be MP before a year. Before the first High Court ruling. Subsequently, the name of the Supreme Court and the ruling about. Oh, shiny money, yeah. On the answer from
the new Benza.
She had a copy more parliament in 7 months, and I just 6 nights, no, copy more. That
they were stopping him from.
Yes. Maybe the proceed is not about 2 a.m.
Being part of the people on being elected.
Yes.
But that's why most smokers say you prefer to err on the side of law and face the consequences.
You see, the Constitution never mentioned anything parliamentary candidate. And I'm sure the proponents of the Constitution knew why they didn't mention parliamentary candidates. And said to be a member of parliament. Mr. Mini Penny said, when did he become a member of parliament? Is it when he filed? Or when he was sworn in parliament on the 7th night? Or 7th morning, whichever way you put it? I was not a member of parliament. So your brow filed there, then at some point, the constituency, a year, one day.
DNA.
But you know English amount from right. Thank you. Okay. Then as fancy be no be what no go to. Then at some point no we too.
No, but you getting it wrong.
Hold on. Oh,
you.
I'm making me argument. No, but I'm just making a point. Enti the kwakra mu no. Ya more parliamentary candidate in the constitution. Let me speed up with my issues. Is a member of parliament. Papa yi di nkunim de wie ya okoduru ho ya so mu nyina in. Ehọ na da we start adan ya konya injunction free court e dey barber stop no say yentimi so ani in. MPP vote medium start yen. Just because you choba me won za bana pai. The NCDC speaker ayekoyin elect speaker. Yenya speaker and boy letting you na ya print brochure so nim kra ba ya the old speaker the a picture ni bia an na print here. These people. So I don't know ya shut them up plan this the ebe ye so person pen the ebe ye ntino we must get it whether by clean or foul means. Ya bono an kwakra mu amahin ya kwa abapem ye bedu ya na say owura no nakonya ase ya if you hand na kunya and for that reason yansa nkona chibi mu enkoto no so aba na se enkoto aba wo ne mansin no so biom yakoya chi koto aba no biom ena ko ochina ka be ma me chen ba bi mu yi me am ya pani eye e friend say Godfrey Dame ana ejina asaban ko edbofo a oboko edu oye na djuma as an attorney general which is enshrined in the constitution, and I'm very sure sir he's aware that per article 19 Judge question must be given a fair trial. A very fair trial. I'm sure many happen in the fees adian. Ebiam the same article 19 is say he is innocent until see proven guilty. And as or no, akasa we guilty. Now criminal charges ebomuno ama hin adwuma de ma ade ne yede ne say me nam se as events atik ayebone timi na so de nyina gina me so because yeah so me na say me kire say and as so de nyina gina me so me kire say ampampa me pen na me so wafa no wafa na manya nansi abura adwene nti as so they will put it in English beyond reasonable doubt ade a kire court no as a court no me yadwen court na timi abu atan ade atia nipa na me so ayebone no Judge question the enigma ya ketu abi o. So wona so ayibone. Tubo ko adu nyina awi ya, waka wie no. Amara ni mu no. O wakwanya mienu bi or sometimes 3. The di kan ne say, o duma ka say you obey no case submission. Ni nyina so ne say won sam na kan nyina ba bi na wakinya kekere na mmia no kekere nte so ba bi ni wan no. Say bi safra would rather sam no waka. And for that reason when you be at ma wo any court no. It court no to asem no tontwene. Se court no ne yadwen saa wo saa kwan no so a wasem ne aboto egu ti hono yenti ase the second option that one far the court can then say now open your defense or enter defense which is who defend that no then so abekere die nti a wonsem na kan no wonim sa nya ne kore and for that reason be abon na so wadi ne be awoni se no so court no ne koya adwene a ye ja no won na anya adwene court be tiri nti won nya den enya adwene enchemu see nim ni senya na ye hwe ni sen from this angle ada ne nya botre na se ye pentema buaten
I judge for one and
Me can't. I mean, judge for the judges don't know Gary.
What impact this NPP before
You see,
judge for them?
it's not about the judges and step NPP before being was, but I'm talking about their utterances and someone who can go to the constituency. You have a judge question. And as someone but about the manual. When you want to be jail, as I want to until I was for that angle. Just for you to understand how the thing will go.
Okay.
It is a command say, man. Say, court in Mammy, you became be a daddy at the end. Now, see, a court in the transfer be a film for you know, Busuminsia, Busumiansa. No court to you, as I say. All I know someone. And you be a drowning someone who can go and show the consequence one. Moko Aquatin was at the Mokana. You're going to be you. Now, your force and the area, or mine. A four answer. At the same party, a new, went to the end. It's the area near Queenie.
Okay, me that's slide. I think about 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes. No, I can't see an fake. Now, almost a year. And by almost see an air fake. Omonko will be a barbonti. NDC ni baby ujina bonti. Kase the NPP want to twist to make sure say LGBTQ no say on be pass. Yeah, and it's horrible. All of the NDC. Yeah, it's very very pathetic. What was it? The principle we all lack. It's unfortunate.
Honorable Judge Ekosiisen, me, that constituency is my constituency. I say not. I'm qualified to run for elections.
With our conscience, yes.
Bebre.
Yes, sir. Well, come on, because I'm going to be brains. Make my command to me.
Enti, Anna, meaning a Juma local government committee.
The Ekosiisen.
Oba Parliament.
Oba Parliament. Meaning what committee so. And on that basis, Sabi Oinipa,
you know
matter, I know him. We've traveled, we've worked. But the Ekosui, Assembly war court, and you are feeling the Bible teaching because they did Assembly. This is not the first time a criminal trial I travel on daily basis. There's precedent. It's not the first time. And I believe that.
Like similar case. Not similar as well, but criminal prosecution. Because it's a criminal prosecution. And again, my lawyers want to say he's being tried for perjury. Indeed, Tama all filing.
On the charges here 3.
Yes.
3 different charges, not just perjury. I can't, but
it's one of them.
Yeah.
Now,
I've seen the charges.
Who sign I didn't say no. Who see, I don't hold allegiance to any other country. And none of you call elections no more. It is part of our laws. All sign in
to admit to be part of the process
no. And only the basis of Asama they are born in charge, you know. And then the Supreme Court, I travel from High Court to Supreme Court. To the extent the Supreme Court, your name should be expunged from the records that you have ever been a member of Parliament. It's a very serious matter.
Can I correct something? No, who can be so let's try and correct certain things. Not some no travel from High Court to Supreme Court was a civil matter.
And then American
no, honorable Nyamute. And the perjury be
you were
I'm trying to correct
whether you were validly elected or not. And no, the travel is a civil matter. And the Supreme Court has said that you were not validly elected. Then there's a reason why you were not validly elected. So that brings the criminal prosecution in here. So the two are not, because the basis for criminal trial, Supreme Court declared say you were not validly elected. What happened that you were not validly elected? And no kudino. And it's a monkey cancer. Na mu dada mo chita for no. Mu dada omo. But you see, in some way, there's a precedent. May he so rest in perfect peace. Honorable peace. Honorable Adamusa Kande. They can twist it and do all
they are never the same.
Oh, please. Please.
What is a
by-election, I've been part of the by-election process. And may go back. As of the elections, NPP will win the seat. You will win. So for me, say you call it the open or better.
No problem.
So for me, I am here. But unfortunately, look, let me tell you. In 2016, they disqualified him on this same basis of the Nkata. I agree, say COVID. Emma, no be a war intentions of Abedi Mrashe Bikeni. Now 2016 buy, they disqualified you on the basis of Umkrata. And it's all Trimupapa, like he said, the menstrual.
But important but for COVID.
This is 2016. About primaries Nubio, and I'm disqualified.
It's a different matter now.
And a different matter. Oh my, me person with DMP. My back 2016.
My catch him say when be problem no.
When no problem. I had this. And the war interest I done 1 year from 2016 to 2020. The same thing out the Bible.
Still doesn't change anything.
The menstrual.
It doesn't change anything.
Oh, but you see, you can say that's changing anything. You can say that's changing anything. You know it doesn't change anything.
Oh my, me social media. I are wholesome because obi a wa bese opeso sum woman. Na at the end of the day, baby, a penso edu akodunie. But mra de mra. Oh, but the dispatch with which sa issue ye dealing with sa issue, the dispatch with which we are dealing with this issue no. I would have expected say similar issues and situations, you know. Nanka we would see such
that speed,
similar urgency, sense of urgency, you know. But nonetheless, media idea is free. And me lawyer, I'm an economist, I'm not a lawyer. And what usually said is that justice must not only be seen, but must not only be done, but also must be seen. What was say near my drink a say, is it not coincidental? And coincidence is not too good to be true, say time or pre for by election. That is when now we want to dispatch the criminal case off. What do you mean to what do you say? No, something is off. Say all of a sudden, I buying who say
how do you say all of a sudden?
Why? Said the ruling was not given today.
But all of a sudden, how?
Yeah, by election now. Yes, citizens must be on daily basis. Look, we've had worse cases. Cases are Ghana for the past 1 year. Not Ghana for ADH.
The matter has been there for the past 1 year.
You see, in some corruption-related issues, other criminal cases, not Ghana for expect to say, I'm paying for would deal with side issues, no, with dispatch. But where do you see on daily basis? Media, you can't rule out the fact that it has a bearing and a correlation with elections, because we. And Nuna. Hamadrin kakra say as we are using the law to hound opponents. I'm not saying that you shouldn't face the criminal charges, far from that. Say ya jitum say wa fum rana eso no mrano edi, but let's not make it look as if say we are exploiting the law. Sana kwe say we are exploiting the law and we are exploiting our supposed pursuit of justice, you know, to serve other ends. What was here? And no, I have because that should be obisubet me. What I say, and Sana, you are creating a vicious cycle of exploiting the law to satisfy political ends.
Adeko can say, presidents almost setting. Almost their first line of action, they will chase the NPP out with alacrity.
Oh, any switch I say. You see, we are just condemning. No, we are condemning all chances
on daily basis.
But as you could say it publicly, say when you come, you hunt people because you see, we are even hurting the fortunes of your own party. Obia opeso to Abamamu. Nana dream say they are coming for revenge. Who would vote for you with that thinking in mind? What is here? And he made the point. Say Obi made an emphatic comment elsewhere. Say, "We'll jail him." Yeah, we condemn such utterances. Uzozi Muba, the first thing and the first item on your agenda is you'll be chasing Crawford. And we must, you see, what is not good for Ekosiisen cannot be good for the next person. And to say, see in your muyi, Kamia say they are using the law to satisfy political ends. Why would you also publicly announce? Say Musumuba, move the same thing. Not just there's no difference. But we want to make it clear to Obia say who dim raso and now say mrani ejuma, mamrani ejuma. But do not use the pursuit of justice to satisfy political ends. Me as someone make no because at the end of the day, adi me dream one in tiase say ye kotwa bawo. You see in fact, look, not only is he going to hurt his campaign, is also going to create in the minds of voters in the way there is a jail candidate too. mudi agro paper pay mutuman pe okoji na che say you be left with no other representative biem enti say ebia ombeto abana mana omuntuma ni biem ebia nka omkoto abana mana enya de ometo amana biem ono so you wouldn't even have the time to campaign because he's going to be in court all the time. What you say media mo atwen ya enti na me say ya atwen ya ma ye ko by election afina ye yiri ho
ye wi
and you cannot tell me say
1 year.
oh say case in there he was running concurrently with the civil case so
ye wi by election
no there be if you really meant to pursue justice
so 1 year na beda ho no.
Well, the case was running concurrently, I'm sure, with the civil litigation. No, what I say, evidence says here you claim say no. I'm sure you had it long before. Nanka, justice now.
Why this time?
What you must say? It makes the environment untidy, kakra.
Yeah, that's it.